So welcome back to the stream. So today gonna stream a game that came out yesterday called Aquila Legal Eagle Season 1. So this game came out on itch.io and Newgrounds. If you know what it is, Newgrounds is a website that is some games. And they were a hit on those two, but they were releasing like episode 1, then it will take some time to come out, and then episode 2 took some time to come out, then the episode 3. So now on Steam they call Aquila Legal Eagle Season 1 because includes all 3 episodes. Like that, you don't need to wait for other episodes, they put everything in one game. And that's one thing that's why they took some time, like releasing on itch.io and on Newgrounds like that, then releasing on Steam. You have everything in one game, you don't need to go for others, and that's cool. This game is like Ace Attorney. There's some different things because Ace Attorney is only a visual novel. This is a visual novel plus an adventure game because you have some mini games to do and you walk at the same time. That's why they say visual novel and adventure game. So, but the rest of the game is like Ace Attorney. That's why I said that it's like Ace Attorney because you have to defend your. I don't know how you say it. So like you are on a court and you need to defend your client. I think like that you call. So that's why, and that's good because like Ace Attorney to come to PC needs to come out first on Nintendo, and then it takes some years to come out for PC. Yes, we already have some Ace Attorneys for PC, but it takes a lot of time. And yes, my brother played one like Ace Attorney 2. And it's good to see a lot of games trying to inspire on Ace Attorney to make their games too. And like that, PC doesn't need to wait for Ace Attorney. They have other games like that. This game is developed and published by Tanuki Sam Studios. I don't know how many people are doing this game. Like maybe it's super small team because releasing on itch.io and Newgrounds, maybe it's super small team. But the game seems very good. The game, so it's like. They say this takes around 10 hours to beat this game because 3 episodes, so maybe each episode has 3 hours each or 3.5. So yeah, so let's start the new chapter. I don't know if you can choose chapters or not. So I think they go start with episode 1, episode 2 and episode 3. You don't need to choose like Ace Attorney. This game supports several control schemes. Yes, you can play with control or keyboard. So showing here, you can play with the mouse, move action, menu cancel. Maybe mouse is better? I don't know. You have the control if you want. You have the keyboard, as you can see, arrow keys, space, shift to dash. There is no space in here. That's kind of weird because when you go for keyboard config there is. So dash is shift. Z action and X menu cancel, and the page down means fast forward, and then of course touch screen because it exists on mobile.
No, it's those computers that can have touch.
Oh, if that. Then of course the full screen if you want, but I think with Streamlabs the game doesn't capture, so that's why. So these are the default controls. I don't know if the mouse works everything. I would love to see that. These controls can be changed later via options screen, of course. We recommend that players use the game control or keyboard controls. Okay, so they are saying that to not try with the mouse. Okay, this is good. At least they explain that they prefer people to play with control or keyboard. Okay, let's see. Tavistock, Thompson, Twilly. So this is our character in the Knuckle because that's why we have eye patch in there. Hey Nina. I'm heading out. Did you review that case file? It's under teeth field, right? I couldn't find it on the shelf. It's on the glass table by the sofas. Make sure you check it out. I'll see you at the courthouse tomorrow. Don't stay too late. We got a big day tomorrow. Yes. So can we search for everything? Legal books, case search, precedents, and a couple of body strippers. A tablet PC, told these days I only really use it as an alarm clock. Very nice. A desktop printer, so that means useless. Seriously, digital cameras and computers have come so far. Why are printers still useless? What we have this? My crappy laptop. Still, there is no time to browse Reddit today. Okay, nothing in here. I'll try to see what we have here. A trading card game mat. Why do I even have this? Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! They are talking about. A desktop card ornament. Wait, those these look a bit like... I don't know what they are trying to refer. So here it's case file. Let me take out the mouse from here. Mariel Tidfield. So you could maybe search from DAOs instead of immediately go to the case. Maybe you could do that. I want to try out the sprint, like shift is dash, right? But maybe it's meaning that run faster, maybe. Bzz. 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 Hello? Nina, where are you? I'm Miller Defense and Law Office, November 5, 9:12 a.m. Why aren't you at the courthouse? Have you forgotten what day it is? Uh-oh. Just give me a second, will you? I'm trying to think. I'm still at the office. Last thing I remember, I was reviewing the case file. I guess I fell asleep. Oh, never mind that. Get down here right now. I got my hands full with the defendant. I can't bother you as well. Of all times to fall asleep. I better get to the courthouse. But now it's changed. Now there is no car in here. Let me see. Shift. Okay, it sprints more. Okay, that's good. These are only bathrooms. Try to see everything in here. What we have in here. Can't interact. Can't go in here. Okay, the game doesn't let. Maybe. She's trying to think. Not even enough time to take a shower. Oh, maybe you could take a shower. Wait. Oops, that was to skip because like the sounding there is too loud. District Courthouse, Defendant Lobby C, November 5. Get now, Miss Aquila. Your supervisor was here, and she seemed really mad. Nina. She's like, but let's skip it there because I want to go to the options because the volume, outside of the game, you can lower the sound, but then inside the game it doesn't save. She kinda scares me. I forgot about that. Do it. Anya, I got here as quick as I could. You were supposed to be here an hour ago. I have to arrange transportation for the defendant, and you come via the gym or something? I ran here straight after you woke me up in the office. Is everything okay? Everything's fine. Nina is a real pro under pressure. Aren't you? Of course, Effie's going to be fine. Of course, she's a pro. In any case, we'll best get to the courtroom. Meryl, the bailiff will come to collect you shortly. Just hang on for a couple more minutes. Nina, one last thing. Gained item, attorney ID card. You earned this. Found my own defense attorney ID. You nervous? A little, I guess. I'll be there to help you out. This maybe wasn't the best start to your last supervised trial, but just remember, you are one of the brightest young lawyers I ever supervised. Really? What? I can't say nice things. Just walk in, sit at your bench, and stay focused on your client's innocence. Now get going. I'll join you at the bench. So we're gonna defend that person. District Courthouse, Courtroom B, November 5. Just like Anya said, all I got to do is head to my bench. It should be past the gallery, then on the left. Okay, so can I go to the options? Yes. So, options. Okay, it's saved. My boss said it didn't save, but the volume was still too loud in there. So I'm gonna put everything in here to 40. I think it's better. Save. That's good. That as that to save. You have evidence, as you can see, and I patch away over my right eye. You can, as you can see, examine your evidence if you want. But this you can see. My attorney ID card. It grants me authority to practice law. It's also proof of my identity. That's good. Okay. Let's continue. Now to the left. We go. But it's good that you can save like this. That's awesome. Who's the new guy? The prosecutor? That's Shad Alk. They say he's a real prodigy, but a stickler for procedure. Don't get nervous. Our wise for Arnold Judge Tony. So here comes the judge. This is not like Ace Attorney that has a huge beard. Please be seated. We are here today in observance of the case of Meryl Tidfield. Prosecutor Hawk, are you prepared for the case? As always, Your Honor. As always, Your Honor, Miss Aquila. Serious, I know him for less than... What? I can't even read that. It was super fast. Miss Aquila. Yes, Your Honor. Psst, what did I tell you about staying foxed? Now that I have your attention, I trust you have crafted a reasonable attempt at the defense? I'm ready if what you mean. Very well. Mr. Hawk, please state the prosecution's case. Of course, Your Honor. Here we go. Emergencies were called to the Greenacre campaign grounds in the early hours of November 1st. A fire had broke out in the facility's main building, which spread to some of the smaller buildings. Meryl Tidfield was arrested leaving the scene. The prosecution asserts that she started the fire to facilitate insurance frauds, okay? And we intend to establish her motive for this through witness testimony. He seems pretty confident. He thought it's a good fight, so that is a guy. I thought it was a girl. Okay. Let's find out if he's got the shops. Order! Thank you, Mr. Hawk. By leave, please bring in the defendant. So here comes our client. The defendant, can you please confirm your name and occupation? Why is she wearing that costume? Damn it if I know. If a certain someone had gotten here earlier, they might be able to fix that. Subtle. Miss Tidfield? Meryl T. Speak up. Meryl Tidfield, Your Honor. So you do have a voice. Well, at least she got her name right. I perform secretary work at the camping ground and assist with event planning, which is why you were there on the evening in question. Ordinary, yes, but that night I was actually there for a party. Also, I was on a date. What's that? I was on a date. I see. My report says you were arrested after the building caught fire, hours after the party ended. Why were you still on the site at that time? I had to close up the site, but when I spotted fire, I ran to get help. And that's when you were arrested? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Meryl Tidfield, you stand accused of arson. How do you plead? Not guilty. Miss Tidfield, the court recognizes your plea. Prosecution, bring forth your first witness. Here we go. I know you have done this before, but as this is your last supervised trial, I'll fill you in one last time how these all work. Ask about to bring out a witness who will give a statement. Listen to it. Try to focus on the little details. You are looking for inconsistency, a flaw of some kind which shows the witness is either lying or just mistaken. Don't worry about memorizing the statement though. You will be able to recap it afterward, like Ace Attorney. Look for inconsistencies. Got it. Witness, please confirm your name and occupation. Jackie Martson, Your Honor. I work as a graphic designer for Hookery. Hookery? The corporation? Yes, madam. Please tell us how you came to be involved in this incident. Okay, so here we go. The statement. Witness statement. I saw Meryl leaving the campgrounds after the party while the building was on fire. If I'm honest, Meryl's always been a bit of an oddball. As far as I could see, no one else was there. She must have started the fire. Why else she'd be running around late at night, dressed as a fire mage? Very well, Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, Nina, let's get this show on the road. Cross-examination. Now we get onto the main event, cross-examination. Do you want me to remind you how this works, or are you good to go? Yeah, I could do it without because it's the tutorial. But of course, it's like a tutorial that everything is equal. How do we cross-examine again? And she's like, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Cross-examination is where we do our stuff. In a moment, we will be able to review the witness statement from before. It's split up into segments to be easier to work with, of course. For each part of the statement, you can do several things. You can continue to move on to the next segment of the statement or go back to the previous segment. If you continue after the last segment, you just go back to the start, so don't worry about that. You can press the witness for a bit more information about segments. You should probably start by doing this for every segment. You can also open the menu to save the state of the game, so you can resume from there later. This is very good, because on this tutorial you could do that at the same time, because for you not see always same scene, right? So this is very good. You should try to save frequently, of course. Save the state of the... Moving on. I think you brush over so that doesn't even let you read because it's super fast, because it's not to be in there. Moving on. You can also reveal unpresent evidence, but we don't have any evidence right now. We'll come back to that later. Okay. So are you good to go, or do you want me to explain again? No, let's go, because it's easy to understand how it is. So, let me save. I can't be safe. They say you could save. Is it open menu? It's open menu, okay. Because I thought it was okay, pressing yes, okay. So I saw Mary leaving the campgrounds after the party while the building was on fire. So press her. Hold it. Are you sure it was her? It was dark after all. Objection. This is very good. I need to know what is the sound for the talking. That's the problem. Really, Aquila? There was a building on fire nearby. There was more than enough lights. I suppose he has a point. Yes, I'm quite certain. Also, okay, let's continue. So let me go in here on options. What needs to be higher? BGM? I think BGM is the music. The background music.
What was 80 as those last
event sound effects. So we want is this. This is music only.
No, that one put 6.
Okay, like this. So let's put like this. Let's save again, only because I don't know if it's the settings get saved or not. Okay, if I'm honest, Meryl always been a bit of an oddball. Presser? Like this is an oddball? Yeah, she's a bit weird. Bit of stretch thought to say she'll burn down a building. She just means that she's a bit of non-conformist, Aquila. Like I say, a bit weird. As far as I could see, no one else was there. Let's press her. Hold it! How could you be certain? The campgrounds only have one exit, and I was there. And no one else will have to pass me. She must have started the fire.
Hold it!
That's pure conjecture. It's her opinion. The court recognizes that this is purely the witness' opinion. But there's one more thing. Why else will she be running around late at night dressed as a fire mage? Because she's crazy? I thought she was arrested in the morning on November 1st. Well, it was the early hours, around 3 AM. Is this important, Miss Aquila? Yes, it's important. Yes, I believe it's important. I agree. Witness, can you please add this to your statement? I saw Officer Flatfoot arrest her at around 3 AM. Press. Hold it. Jack, you don't like Meryl very much, do you?
Objection!
The witness likes and dislikes are not on trial here. So stay, Miss Aquila, please try to stay on topic. Your Honor, please humor me for a moment. Jackie, you have made it very clear that you find Meryl's costume to be strange. It is strange. Really? I don't think it's strange at all. Miss Aquila, I want you to not to waste the court's time. Is this important? Yes, it's important. It's of vital importance, Your Honor. The defense asserts that Meryl unusual outfit might seem strange at first glance. It's set one night of the year where it will be considered normal. Halloween! Here we go! The music.
Objection.
Objection!
You need to increase a little bit.
Yeah, I need to increase a little bit the volume because this is where on Ace Attorney is good. The witness was arrested on November 1st. Objection! She was arrested at 3 a.m. after attending a Halloween party. That's correct.
Order.
Order! Your Honor, I accept that Meryl's attire was only appropriate on the night she was arrested. I see. Yes, I believe your logic is sound, Miss Aquila, and I was the witness testimony seems to fixate on Meryl's costume. The defense moves that this testimony could be considered unreliable. But she did start the fire. She's a freak, a pyromaniac. She really seems to hate Meryl for some reason. I'll best make a note of that. Gained item. Jackie hates Meryl. Nice. Good item. Witness. You will cease your outbursts immediately. Mr. Hawk, do you have anything to add at this time? No. The prosecution moves to call its next witness. Very well, bring in your second witness. The prosecutor calls Detective Randall Flatfoot to the stand, so the guy that arrested our client. Hello again, Randy, how's your wife and little Ryan? They're both fine, Your Honor, though Ryan is teething. Wait, what? Oh, poor thing. In truth, I haven't had much sleep for a few weeks. What's happening? Your Honor, if I may. Oh, yes, of course. How did you become involved in this, detective? Well, it was something of coincidence. I actually live very near Green Neckar camping grounds, so I saw the light from the fire from a distance. I ran to see what was going on, and in the process I bumped into Jackie Martin and the defendant mid-confrontation. When I walked up, Jackie was accusing Meryl of setting fire to something. Sure enough, Meryl was carrying some fire lighting equipment. That firelight equipment sounds important. I should make a note of that. So, get an item, firelight equipment. I arrested her on the spot. And how, may I ask, was the victim the manner when you did that? Whoa, hang on there. Objection. Your Honor, I find it in poor taste to microanalyze the client's conduct while she was being arrested. And the prosecution doesn't say nothing. I agree, Your Honor. Okay, you do? It does? Your Honor, the prosecution has not charged the witness with resisting arrest. It will be inappropriate of us to consider actions during the arrest as evidence. Quite right. This exchange shall be stricken from the records. Carry on, Detective Flatfoot. Yes, Your Honor. For convenience, I was placed in charge of the police investigation into the fire. What did you find? Firstly, I can confirm that Meryl Tidfield is indeed an employee of Greener Care Camping Grounds. She has worked for them for a number of years and is considered an exceptional employee. Okay, employee record Meryl. Receive new evidence, employee ID Meryl. We also look at the webpage from the campsite and Meryl is visible in 2 photographs on the site. The one from last year, so she's in there near the fire. You can see her. I can point with the mouse if you don't see her in here. Here it is Meryl. Okay. And the other, and this one from the part on the evening in question, shows she was in here talking to someone. Okay. Okay, Meryl picture A and picture B, because we're gonna need that. If you want to view those pictures again, you can do so later when we cross-examine, like Ace Attorney. I can see important difference between them. Oh, she saw a difference? I didn't notice nothing. Also, we found something else. I can already guess what's going to say here. The Greener Care Camping Grounds was circling bankruptcy. Oh, okay. So they were bankruptcy. Being clear, this is speculation, but the intentional fire up to the following insurance will be one way to out of that situation, yeah, because gaining the money. Of course, we have no conclusive proof of that at present. Don't forget the last part, detective. The last, alright. A detailed forensic analysis will take a few weeks, but we can already be sure that the fire was deliberated. So not a gas leak, electric fault, or lightning strike. Thank you, detective. Very succinct. Are you prepared to make a formal statement? Ready and willing, Your Honor? Here we go. Poor Merrill, poor Merrill. Witness statement. I came over the site after seeing the signs of fire from distance. When I arrived, Jackie and Merrill were arguing. Yes, because Merrill was trying to save or to take out fire or run, and Jackie wasn't letting her go. The main building and some of the smaller buildings were already ablaze. Merrill was carrying some campground stuff, including fire lighting equipment. That's what is strange in there. I can't think of another reason why she would have it, other than to start a fire. Very well, Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. There must be another reason she will have that equipment. Cross-examination. Well done with that last witness. Pressing them for more information did the trick. This time, though, I think we are going to need to present some evidence. Do you want me to remind how to present evidence, or are you good to go? Okay, let's say we need some pointers. Here we go. Evidence is the defense attorney ultimate weapon. Sometimes the inconsistency in a witness statement can't be found just by pressing them for more information. When this happens, you need to review your evidence and see if any of it disproves a segment of the statement. For example, a witness could say they don't know the defendant, but if you add a photo of them together, you could present that as inconsistency. But how do I remember all the details of the piece of the evidence? You don't have to just remember. During a cross-examination, you can open menu and select evidence to see details. From that menu, you can review pictures and read more info, which might help you find the clues you need. You should check it for every new piece of evidence you receive. Yep. I think I get it. I pick through the segments of witness statement and look for any evidence that disproves what the witness is saying. If I find any, I present that evidence, right? That's right. Just one more thing. Oh shit, here comes the lives. What the? Oh, you see them too. That's a relief. The weird floating face. The weird floating face. Yes, I see them. Presenting evidence takes up the court's time. Presenting the right evidence is fine, but if you present the wrong evidence, boom! Do it too many times, boom, boom, boom. If you run out of chance, the judge will make an on-the-spot judgment and find you, client, guilty. So think very careful before you present a piece of evidence. Like Ace Attorney. So are you good to go? Or do you want me to explain? Let's go. I know how this works. Okay. Let's save first. First, save. And now check the evidence. Okay, this is what we have in the beginning. So, Mary works for Green Care Campgrounds and has keys to the site's equipment stash. Examine your evidence. How I can do that? Examine your evidence. It's cancel, B button, X key, 2-finger tap. This to go back. Okay, you can't see nothing, is it? It's like this. Mary was carrying this. It's used to light fires because you always do this sound. Because X to go back, Z doesn't do nothing. Okay. Jack hates Meryl. I'm not sure why, but Jack seems to hate Meryl. You can't see nothing. Last year, Meryl is lighting a campfire. Jack is coupled with Travis. There it is, Jackie. So, and then on picture B, we see Jackie seeing Meryl with that guy, with Travis. This year, Meryl is coupled with Travis. So, maybe that's the problem. Maybe Meryl, how it's called, the girl? Jackie saw that Meryl was with Travis and she didn't like that. Okay. Because examine your evidence, it cancel, B button, X key, 2-finger tap. It's only to do this. Okay. Okay, I came over to the site after seeing signs of a fire from distance. Press. Let's see what he said. You just happen to be passing by? It's near my home. There's also a Cotton bar nearby that I frequent. They do these amazing chicken wings. Stay on target, detective. Yes, sir. I'm gonna have to ask him later about those chicken wings. Of course, that's most important. When I arrived, Jack and Mary were arguing. It was around 3 a.m., so that's correct.
Hold it!
What were they arguing about? In truth, I'm not sure. They stopped talking as I approached it. Interesting. The main building and some of the smaller buildings were already ablaze.
Hold it!
How bad was it? Pretty bad. We were upwind tall, so it seemed safer. I called the fire department right away. They turned up quickly. Okay. Meryl was carrying some campground stuff, including fire lighting equipment.
Hold it!
Stuff? General campsite stuff. Tent pegs, a mallet, a bag of collected trash. You know, stuff. I can't think another reason why she would have it other than to start a fire.
Hold it!
Perhaps she found it just before she met you?
Objection!
It was a specialized fire lighting equipment, Aquila. No one will just leave it lying around. You got an answer for every, don't you, Chad? Still, he's right, I guess. There must be another reason why she was carrying that equipment. Check her evidence, see if we have something that gives her a reason. I didn't saw nothing. Fire light equipment. Meryl was carrying this. It used to light fires. Because you should be able to open this, right? Because Meryl works for Green Care Camping Grounds and has keys to the site equipment. In here we don't see nothing. The fire was already lighting it. Camping grounds and has keys to site equipment stash. Okay, that's it. Mary was carrying this. It's used to light fires. We saw this picture last year and this year. Because the problem is not saying the hour in here. Because you can only do this. Because you are pressing this and it has this sound. Like space. I came over to the site after seeing the signs of fire from distance.
Hold it!
I need to pay attention more. You just start passing by. It's near my home. There's also a car by that I frequent. They do amazing chicken wings. So in here there's nothing. When I arrived, Jackie and Mary were arguing. It was around 3 a.m. That's what she said.
Hold it!
What were they arguing about? In truth, I'm not sure. They stopped talking as I approached it. But so how he knew that they were arguing? The main building and some of the smaller buildings were already ablaze.
Hold it!
How bad was it? Pretty bad. We were upwind tall, so it seemed safe. I called the fire department right away. They turned up quickly. I don't see nothing. Mary was carrying some campground stuff, including fire light equipment.
Over here.
It has to be in here. Stuff, Jacob's stuff, tent pegs, a mallet, a bag of collected trash. You know, stuff. It has to be that.
Hold it!
Perhaps she found it just before she met you.
Objection!
It was specified fire light equipment. They kill. No one will just leave it lying around. But can be this true at the end? Even here it says that to carry around, it has to be in there. We're arguing. Okay, it has to be in here. Present evidence. Maybe this Mary works for Aquila and has keys to the site's equipment stash. Or maybe it's this to show if it was this or not.
It can be that those shoe.
It has to be this show. Okay, let me go. Can I go back? Yes. Only to save in here. Okay. Present evidence. So let's ask this.
Objection!
This piece of evidence clearly refutes the witness statement. I don't see what's that relevant. It isn't, is it? No, it couldn't be that, okay. Okay, it couldn't be that, so... continue... No, back. No, this it's continue, okay. That goes, is not like on the Ace Attorney. So it has to be this.
Objection!
This piece of evidence clearly refutes the witness statement. I don't see how... What? It's not just true.
Oh, it has to be the next one.
So is the photo? Is the photo? Is nothing. The problem in here is it doesn't say the hour.
Objection!
It isn't. What?
It could be the other one.
Penalty.
Not the photo, but the other statement.
When I arrived, Jack and Mary were arguing around. Mary was scared, but she says like here. Because like it's in here, Aquila said there must be another reason why she was carrying that equipment. Okay, I'm gonna need to load it because I already have one life. Huh. So maybe not here.
No, the next one.
That's we can't figure out another reason why she would have it other than to start the fire. So maybe showing this because she has the keys.
Objection!
Yeah. Dad, do you carry a firearm? Yes, I do. The part of standard issue 225. Do you consider that a dangerous object?
Objection!
The witness has legal right to carry a firearm and is compelled to do so by his profession. Thank you, Mr. Hawk. What's your point, Aquila? In some situations, a person carrying a firearm will be considered dangerous. However, we trust the detective here because he is in a profession where he makes use of firearms. Skip to the end, Miss Aquila. Glad, Your Honor. My client is a long-serving employee of Camping Ground, a place that usually permits campfires. In fact, you can see her tending to a fire in this very photograph. Okay, it wasn't to show photograph, it was to say that, but then she shows the photos. Okay. Oh, the defense attorney is right. It does look like her in the photograph, of course. You can't read that. Order in the court. Mr. Hawk, can you offer an explanation for this inconsistency? No, Your Honor. Your Honor, as the testimony was based around it being strange for Meryl to be carrying that equipment, the defense moves that this testimony be considered superfluous to this case. I'm obligated to agree, Miss Aquila. I see no alternative but to ask you to relinquish the stand. Randy, always a pleasure, Judge Towney. So, he can't be in there anymore, he can't be a witness. Am I imagining things or Flatfoot and the judge? No, you are not imagining things. Apparently he was a bit of heartbreaker in his day. What's that? Oh, nothing important. He's like, I trust you have another witness, Mr. Hawk. I do. Then let's keep this moving. Bring in your third witness. Witness, please confirm your name and occupation. Travis Bright, lead singer and frontman of Tyrannosaurus Rex. What name of a band is that? But at least the style of the characters in the photos are very good. I have to say that. Tyroka, I assume that be some sort of musical group. You don't get out much, do you, Tony? I don't listen to crap. Ouch! The guy, ouch! Talk about taking no prisoners. You got directions to the nearest burn ward? Now, Mr. Bright, I will have you refer to me as your honor. Grumble. What's that? Yes, your honor. Still can't argue with the results. If I may, Mr. Bright, your friend Meryl was arrested, so in her case I understand. But why are you still wearing that ridiculous outfit? Oh, this is what I was wearing when at the scene. I thought it was customary to wear the same clothes for the hearing. Customary wear? Cloud Cuckoolands? Fine. With that established, can we explain how you come to be involved in this incident? Of course. Meryl, Jack and I have known each other since grade school. The Green Care Halloween party has become a bit of a tradition. This is our fifth time attending. We dress as characters from our favorite video games from when we were kids, Dragon Fantasy V. I always thought Dragon Fantasy IV was better one. They lost their charm when the series went 3D. I always preferred 7. Casuals, clearly 4 is superior. I think when they say Dragon Fantasy, they are talking about Final Fantasy.
Probably Dragon Quest.
Oh, Dragon Quest, yeah. Carry on, Mr. Bright. Early in the evening, I met up with Jackie for a quick smoke before the party. Huh? Jackie smokes? Not that much. I guess you'll call us social smokers. Thought she'll kill me for being that up. She doesn't like people to know. I tend to vape. Of course you do. So you met up with her before the party? Yep, good for her too, as she didn't have a light. She had to borrow my lighter. In fact, she hasn't given it back yet. Here we go. She didn't give up yet the lighter. It was a promo item from our band's last tour, as our logo stamped on the side. Best make note of that. Travis lighter. Mr. Wright, please just proceed to giving your formal statement to the court. Fine. So this is Travis. If you didn't know, he is Travis. Because he has that red hair. This is the 5th time the 3 of us have attended the Green Care Halloween party. Jackie, Meryl and I have just been friends since grade school, so anyways at midnight Meryl had to move off to start clearing up the site. Here we go, midnight. It's part of her job. I thought I would go for another smoke with Jackie while we wait for her, but I couldn't find Jackie anywhere and I lost track of Meryl. Okay, so he didn't saw Jack anywhere and he couldn't find Meryl too. In the end, I just left. I got home around 1 AM, so he couldn't see nobody. Okay, so that photo, so those that photo that is from this year, it was before 1 AM. Very well, Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. He seems quite cavalier about his relationship with Meryl and Jackie. That's probably where I should start. Cross-examination. Here we go. Open menu, save. Always, this is the first thing that you should do always in this type of games. Press. You like it that much? Sure do. I'm hoping Tyrannosaurus can headline the event next year. He likes the event, end of the story. Ok, there's being expedient, and that's just being rude. Meryl and I have just been friends since grade school, same for Jack and I.
Hold it.
How do you meet? Well, it's a long story, involving some homework, a pineapple and a huge badger. Is this really relevant? I suppose not. Let him talk about the badger, Doc. So anyway, at midnight, Meryl had to move to start clearing the upsides. It's part of her job. So that photo that we have is before midnight again.
Hold it.
You didn't ask if she needed help? Of course I did. I'm not a complete jerk, you know. But she insisted, say something about how she wasn't allowed to let party attendees into the site storage units. I guess that makes sense. It's private property after all. Very good. I thought I would go for another smoke with Jackie while we waited for her.
Hold it.
A social smoke? Something like that, yeah. But I couldn't find Jackie anywhere and I lost track of Meryl too.
Hold it.
You lost track of them? The camping grounds are dark, plus there are like trees and stuff. It's quite big place. I suppose that's fair. It was midnight after all. In the end, I just left. I got home around 1 a.m.
Hold it!
You just left without seeing your friends? I did look for them for about 20 minutes. Still, the party was over and we all live in different directions anyway. Sophie not right about the way he refers to Jackie and Meryl. Do I have evidence which gives a better idea of their relationship? Yes, we have. Okay, here we go. This is the 5th time 3 of us attend the... Meryl have just been friends since grade 2, save for Jack and I. Let me see only. Sorry, I had to move out to start. I thought I'll go for another smoke while Jack we waited for her. But I couldn't find Jack where it was, so I need to go back. It's not through here. I want to press in, not in here. In here, I want to press in here. Meryl and I have been just friends since grade school, save for Jackie and I.
Hold it!
Let me only see what he says in. How do you meet? Well, it's also involved some homework, pineapple. Is it in there? Or let me see only one thing. 3 of us have attended.
Hold it!
You like that much? Sure do, I'm hoping. He likes the event and story. So they should, like, we need to present that proof that they are not good friends, right? Because we have that evidence. Meryl and I have been just friends since grade school, same for Jackie and I. The problem is it in here or in here? This is the 5th time of the 3 of us have attended. I think it's in here that we need to present the evidence. Because we have this, Jackie hates Meryl. I'm not sure why, but Jack seems to hate Meryl. Let me see all of this. Okay, belongs to Travis, but he loaned it to Jackie during the party. Bears the Tyrannosaurus logo. But it's like, or we need to present a photo showing this, or is this?
Objection!
This refutes the witness statement. It's not correct in here.
Could be the light, huh?
No, because when we reach to the end, right? Our character says that we need that they aren't friends. If you want, can be in here. This 5th time, the 3 of us have attended.
Objection?
No, it's not. Because you can see that they hate each other.
Penalty.
Okay. Because if you go continue in here. So here at midnight, Meryl had to move off to start cleaning up, so it's part of her job. I thought I would go for another smoke with Jackie while we waited for her. But I couldn't find Jackie anywhere. I lost track of Meryl too. In the end, I just got home around 1 a.m. Sophie not right about the way he refers to Jackie and Meryl. Do I have areas which gives a better idea of their relationship?
It's not in the beginning.
It's not in here, so it's the photos. That's with photos. So I can load like that. I have all lives. It's always the best thing to do. So it's can be here. Meryl and I have just been friends since grade school, same for Jackie and I. So anyway, at midnight, Meryl had to move off to start cleaning up the site. It's part of her job. I thought I'll go for another smoke with Jack while we waited for her, but I couldn't find Jack anywhere. So it has to be in here. Because in here, if you show the evidence, it will be this picture, right? Like she saw Travis with Meryl, right? I thought I'd go for a smoke with Jack while we waited her. So maybe it is in here, but I couldn't find Jack anywhere and I lost track of Meryl. Maybe it's in here that we show this picture.
Objection!
No? No. Because the other picture is the year before.
Penalty.
May I just be friends? It's the great school, say for Jack and I. She had to clean. Let me all see.
Hold it.
She said about Sophie about okay. You need that Sophie.
Press in that one. I don't know who can smoke.
There's also smoke Sophie like that, yeah.
Hold it.
The camera are dark. Plus they are like the lighter. It has to be the lighter. No, but he says then that he did lost, right?
No.
No, but if you press, he says that he landed. He ended.
Go back. I think it's the lighter in the back. I lost track. Colonel, what he says in there is that it was too dark.
But you could present the photo.
No, I think it's the lighter.
Objection.
No.
No, fuck. Because it's too dark.
Penalty.
Could be the. Can I go back? No, it's go always to. Okay, try to go locked immediately to the end. Like case attorney, you can do that. In here, maybe has to be the photo because you can see that the photo, the file is up.
Objection.
No. What?
Penalty.
What? It isn't, because he said that's too dark. It has to be like these loads. What? At midnight, Mara had to move off to start clearing up the site. It's part of her job. I thought I would go for another smoke with Jack while waiting for her.
Hold it.
You just left without seeing your friends. I did look for them about 20 minutes. Still the part was over and we all live in different directions anyway. So I tried about the way he first to Jack and Meryl. Do I have any evidence which gives a better idea of their relationship? See.
It's that one that says that it hates.
It has to be that thing that hates, but aware. In here it isn't. We tried already in here. So it has to be in here.
Present evidence, shake it, man.
Objection.
No, what? How is that relevant? Of course it's relevant. They are 8, that's why.
Penalty.
I represent in here. Cleaning up the site, it's part of our job. With Jack while we waited for. But I couldn't find Jack anywhere and lost track of it. In the end, I just let get home around 1 AM. In here, she says, you left your friends alone, right? It's what she says, our character, right? When we press.
You can press.
But like that, then I need to go again. I look around, the part was over, and we leave in directions. So it has to be in there. It has to be in there. Because on Ace Attorney you can go to the end immediately and do it. So it has to be in here.
Objection.
What? Why? So why it says about relationship? The only thing that we have about relationship, or is the photos, or is that?
No, it photos is not those for sure.
Like, what the hell can be? What? I'm not seeing what it is. Like, We have Travis lighter. This is not for now. It's easy to understand. We have the picture. We can see this year Meryl is coupled with Travis. And we see last year Meryl is lighting at campfire. Jack is coupled with Travis. So, or it has to be the photos, or it has to be this. I'm not sure why, but Jackie seems to hate Meryl. So it has to be this or these three photos. These two photos and this. But where is like nothing works. Nothing is working like. Let's start from the beginning. This fifth time for us.
Hold it!
You like that much, or I do it, no? He likes the event out of story. Nothing in here. This, like it say that pineapple, like that. Okay. Nothing in here too. Because he doesn't say Meryl is friends of Jack. It's only say Meryl and I have been just friends since grade school. Same for Jack and I.
Well, over there, present evidence they hate.
No, but I already presented that. I already presented in here this too.
Objection?
Doesn't work.
Penalty.
I already present this in here, like doesn't work. So anyway, at midnight, Meryl had to move off to start clearing up the site. It's part of her job. Didn't ask if she needed help, of course I did, it's on flight parties that is into the site storage units. Okay. That's easy to understand. I thought I'll go for no smoke with Jack while we waited for her.
Hold it!
Has she also smoked? Something like that, yeah. That I couldn't find anywhere. I couldn't find Jack anywhere, and I lost track of Meryl
Hold
too.
it!
You lost track of them? The camping grounds are dark, plus there are like trees and stuff. It's quite big place. I suppose that's fair, it was midnight after all.
But the other light.
No, because it says
Hold it!
you just left without seeing your friends. I did look for them for about 20 minutes, still the part was over and we all live in different directions. Do I have any evidence which gives a bad idea of their relationship? It's like, huh?
It has to be that one that.
I'm not seeing where. It's gonna be try and error. It's gonna be try and error because where it is, that's the problem. Because the fifth of three of us have attended the Green Care Halloween party. This is the fifth, so it's gonna be a try and error.
Objection?
It's not photos.
Can't be this because he says that it's the fifth and we see that.
Penalty.
It's like what it is. This one problem of that may only load. This one problem at the same time of a attorney. Sometimes it's not well explained, and when you press, it doesn't work very well. Like they don't say it, and it's like you need to find. It's like you need to do a try and error. Mary and I have been just friends since grade school. Save for Jackie, it has to be photo. It has to be photo. Because I don't see anything that I need to show saying they hate each other. That's the problem. I don't see nothing in here that says. Because the way that our character says, something is not right about the way he refers to Jack and Meryl. Do I have any evidence which gives a better idea of their relationship? Better idea of their relationship between who? Meryl and Jackie?
Meryl and Jackie.
It's like, but where it is? Because what it is, it needs to be in here. It needs to be in here. Meryl and I have been just friends since grade school, save for Jack and I. It has to be in here because it's where it shows that we are friends. It's in here or in here. This fifth time three of us have attended. So he say that they are friends. But it isn't true. So how I show that? Because the only evidence I have is this, and this. And nothing of this works. I have to say, because I can present nothing.
Penalty.
Because he says, like you say, I need to show that I need to present something that shows that they aren't friends. And the only one, it will be this.
Objection.
Because we have the photos, but it doesn't work. It's like, it's gonna be a trial and error.
Penalty.
It's gonna be a trial and error. I'll need to present everything in each phrase.
Objection.
Nope, of course. Because it's the same thing of Ace Attorney. Sometimes there's a trick in there that you don't see it, but when you present, you understand. Because at the same time on Ace Attorney you could see this. God, Mary and I have been just friends since grade school, save for Jack and I. This doesn't work in here.
Objection.
See? It has to be the photo because you don't see, like, the way that our character says in the end, I need to present the evidence that shows that they aren't friends. There is some idea about their relationship. It's not how it is. It's to show that they were together on the campfire. Nothing more. Because this photo tells a different story, Mr. Bright. What is the difference? He's talking with Jackie, and Meryl is only lighting the fire. There's no problem. They are friends in there. Fine. Jack and I dated last year. See, it's because of one detail that is not correct that you don't understand. This is the same thing of Ace Attorney. It didn't work out. Yes, you never told me that. Why did you saw her? In the photo you can see that you can see her. They both together. Defendant, please say yourself. Carry on, Mr. Bright. Lately, Mary and I had started to grow a bit closer, and Jackie was fine with this. I mean, she never said she had a problem. Just how dense is this guy? Anyway, when it got late around 11 p.m., Mary and I crept off for some alone time. I didn't see Jack after that. I see. Your Honor, the defense requests that this information be added to his testimony. Very well, witness, please add this to your statement. Okay? But see, it's the same thing. This is not the problem of this game. It's a problem for every game that's like this. It's because how is the phrase? When when you reach to the end and they talk, say I need to present something, it's not well explained. It's like there's some mistake in there. Okay, later Mario and I grow closer, but Jack seemed fine with it. Yeah, press. You sure about that? She never said anything, and she can be pretty assertive when she wants to be. Why did she say something? Did she? I'll need to think about it. So anyway, at midnight, Mary out to move cycling. Okay. This then the rest is same. Continue. Okay. Something not right about the way he refers to Jack and Meryl. Okay, so we need to go to that part. Nothing later. Okay. In here, already safe. Later, Meryl and I grow closer, but Jack seems fine with it. I want to save in here too because I already saw everything in there. So Jack seems fine with it. So Jack hates. It has to be this. Because now we say that they hate each other. You may not be aware of it, Mr. Bright, but Jack hates Meryl. Seriously? Yes. That was cool. Whoa. Be that as it may, Mr. Kill is further discussion in this area good use of the court's time. The witness left the scene long before the event, and I'm not sure if he can offer any more insight. I don't like it, but I can't see any other line of questioning. Not every witness is going to be helpful. Still, maybe he gave us more than we realize. I doubt it. I concur, Your Honor. We can move on. Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Hawk? While that short diversion into the love lives of these three people was informative, none of that changed the facts of the case. Mr. Bright's testimony ends just after midnight, so that still leaves Mary Titfield near the building, with firelighting equipment and a proposed motive for the crime. But I didn't start the fire. Please, listen to me. I will never do such an awful thing. Miss Tillfield, please control yourself. You'll better think of Sophie, Nina, and fast. But Ox's bright statement was no help at all. Trust in your client's innocence. If Meryl is innocent, then Ox's case is just a theory constructed to fit the facts. The only way to beat him is to come up with a better theory. Think. Another theory. What do we really know? Mr. Bright was with Meryl? Yep. But she broke off to clean up just after midnight. Bright then went home about 20 minutes later, yes, because he was searching. Then in the next 3 hours someone started the fire. Mr. Bright had gone home, but Meryl and Jackie were still at the camping grounds. Wait, could it be? Miss Aquila, does the defense have anything to add before I pass judgment? Yes, there's something else. I think we missed something very important. Mr. Hawk? You claim my client is guilty because she was present at the scene? Yes. And had a motive to start the fire? Yes. Wait, what's your point, Aquila? Perhaps you didn't look close enough at your own witness. What? No, because she didn't go home too, she was lost. Order in the court. Miss Aquila, are you sure that someone else could be responsible for the fire? Yes, I am, yes. I don't believe Mary started fire. I believe it was...
Travis.
No, Travis got home.
But he lost the lighter.
Yeah, they lost the lighter because Jackie, she disappeared because he was looking, he was going to smoke with Jackie, but he couldn't find her.
Yeah, but he had the lighter. It said on the evidence it was loaned by Jackie. I think it's Travis.
No, I think it's Jackie, because she hated. So a way to make her to go to prison was stole because he said that he lost the lighter. It can be him because he could like fall from but you need to light up. No, because you want to smoke with Jackie, so you went to search and she was lost. So I gotta say Jackie. Jackie Marston, the witness? If I may, Your Honor, Jack was present at the scene. Wait, Jack's whereabouts between midnight and 3 AM are unknown. Yeah, that's right, because Travis wanted to smoke with her. Wait, and it's how Jack hates Meryl Tedfield, and wants to sabotage her date with Travis. That's correct. What? I won't stand by while you say such mean-spirited things. What sort of person do you think I am, Your Honor? Yes? I want to testify again. Here we go.
Objection.
Judge Towney, I must protest. You forget yourself, Mr. Hawk. The rules in this scenario are quite clear. The witness may testify if she wishes to do so. Yes, madam. Damn the rules, Shad. Here you go. Because Shad is Mr. Hawks. Is his first name. Witness statement. How dare you accuse me of wrongdoing? I waited at the entrance to the campgrounds for hours. Nah, that's false. That's false. Well, that was short. Statement made under emotional stress usual are. Very well, Mr. Kill, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, Nina, time to knock this one out of the park. That's false. Okay, let's save. That's false because Travis was looking for her and he couldn't find her to smoke together. Okay, press. How dare you accuse me of wrongdoing? Jackie, we have been friends for years. Why are you doing this? Your Honor. Miss Tinfield, please remain quiet during the cross-examination. Just hang on, Meryl. We'll straighten this out. And wait until the entrance to the campgrounds for hours. Jack, there's something which has been bothering me about all this. Why were you there? What? The party was over at midnight, according to Travis. The witness is not on trial. There could be many reasons she would wait around for 3 hours? That just means Meryl had plenty of time to set the building on fire. The face that changed, that's cool. She's clearly guilty. She was rooting around in the main building for ages before I caught her. Uh-oh, Sophie's wrong in there. It's like, that's not very well. drill down far enough, you always hit pay dirt, and I think you just drill into the real Jackie Martin. Waiters, I suggest you saw my client inside the building before the fire? You didn't, you wouldn't. So what if I did? You say you waited by the exit of the camping grounds for ages, so you needed to fall in there. Why then didn't you check if your friend was okay once the fire started? You did it, just because you were jealous? You started the fire while I was inside? Psst, don't be ridiculous, after all. You were the only one with firelight equipment. How will I have started the fire? Here to go. She's right, unless... Wait, did she have to start, a way to start that? Yes, she did. Miss Aquila, I'm going to need you to present the proof. And I have the proof. Travis lighter. Jack, you did have a source of ignition with you. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. You got it from Travis Bright early that evening. You instructed him not to tell anyone about it. No. I'm judging from your reaction, I'm willing to bet that you still have it right now in this very room. The music is very cool. It can't possibly, I mean, sorry, wrong, Miss Aquila. Well, we'll see about that. Detective Flatfoot. Yes, Your Honor. I will submit the paperwork later. Perform a stop and search on this woman immediately. Mr. Rock, do it. Hey, stop! So, searching her. Cease struggling, Miss Marston, or I will hold you in contempt of court. Well, just a few items, Your Honor. A set of keys. What keys? A smartphone, okay. And one lighter, which appears to be some sort of design. Well, don't keep us in suspense. What's the design? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have my glass with me. Oh my god, what a detective is this? Mr. Rock, don't just stand there. Load is your glass, dude. It's just like a dinosaur and a guitar. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yep. Easy. Miss Marston? Is she okay? Oh wow, she actually fainted. A way to escape. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to enter a statement into the record in light of recent events. Go ahead. The prosecutor's office has taken Jackie Mars into custody. We plan to charge her with arson, with intent to murder, or at the very least, reckless endangerment. Thank you, Mr. Rock. We'll have to wait for that trial to truly close this matter. However, Miss Aquila defense has made one thing quite clear. The prosecution's case against Miss Meryl Tidfield does not stand up to scrutiny. And we won. Therefore, yeah! We won! Of course, you won always. On the sole charge of arson, I pronounce the defendants.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Yeah! We won! It's like you always won, like in this type of case. Like it is, as a turn, you never lose because they are never guilty. This is courthouse, defendant lobby C, November 5th. Like that, we have our first victory. Well done. How do you feel? Like, I feel like I'm about to throw up. Good. What? That's just the adrenaline. You'll be fine in an hour. How can you be so upbeat? We came within an inch of losing. Meredith Field could have gone to jail over false accusation. You are know a secret, Nina? Something they don't tell you in law school? It's always like this. More often than not, a case will go right down to the wire. But you have to just keep pushing, keep up the pressure, and have faith in your client's innocence, even when no one else does. That's what you did today. And that's why I think you are going to be a great defense attorney. Thanks, Anya. You are really amazing. Yeah, I know. Now put on your best smile. I think I hear Meryl just outside. Here she comes. Thank you. She's happy. Thank you so much. Tell the truth, I got real worried a few times during the trial. But you were incredible. You never lost your cool, even for a second. Like a swan, believe me. It's my job. Miss Tidfield, I'm defense attorney. Oh, don't be so modest, Miss Aquila. You were a bona fide legal eagle. She really is. I gotta admit, I kinda look like the sound of that. Babe, you are here. Oh, Travis. How we can enter like that? We should probably give them a moment. Not of your life. I wanna see how this goes. Meryl, babe, I'm so happy you are okay. Let's go out to celebrate. I mean, my band has a gig later, but we can fit it around. And she doesn't like. Why didn't you tell me tell me that you and Jackie dated last year? I mean, if she had a problem, I thought she would just out and say, you should have at least mentioned it to her. Babe, and stop calling me that. The guy said, Travis, I'm going for a celebratory drink with Nina and Anya. We are? Looks like it. Then what I'm supposed to do? You can start by apologizing to Jackie. He's go sad, like confused and sad. I screwed this up, huh? No, Travis, you didn't. Not really. Jackie did when she chose to set fire to that building. Still, you seem like a decent guy. Go talk to her. You will feel better afterwards, I'm sure. Now he's happy now. Cool, I'm out. Laters. I'm sorry you had to see that. It's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. Awkward! So, drinks? Sounds like a plan. It's not even lunchtime. It's quite time somewhere, right? Let's get some mimosas. Go sing yourself out, Meryl. We'll meet you out front. You did well today, Nina, even after the rocky starts. So lighten up. A good attorney learns from their defeats, but a great attorney also makes time to celebrate their victories. Each case is a fresh start with a new client and a new chance to help someone who needs it. And sometimes, maybe just a couple of times in your career, it's a chance to put right something that's gone wrong. Remember that, okay? I will see you outside. The rest of the day, if I'm honest, is a bit of blur. However, I did my best to burn Anya's advice into my memory. Part of me felt that it will be important someday. Nicely done. So now something gonna happen. Someone in there? Phone? Okay. In alley, is an alley. Jackie Martin from the clinic. That's gonna cost you extra, but yeah, I can take care of her. What's your timetable? Yep, within 2 weeks, no problem. She won't have time to blab. Another one? Who? The defense attorney? No, never mind why. That's my business. And plus, the papers say she is a bit of rising star, too rich for my blood, too high profile. Anya Miller, her supervisor? Yeah, it could be arranged. I'm thinking poison. Holy shit. What's that? You want her alive? I see. It will be difficult, sure, but I like a challenge. Ooh. Interesting. So, someone said to kill Meryl? No, Jackie? To kill Jackie? But at the same time, to not to kill Anya, but kidnapping like a style, because he say want her alive. Next time on Nina Kill Legal Eagle. Someone shooting. Okay, breaking a window. It was raining. I didn't do it. So someone knows Anya, because to be in here, someone knew her.
Could be the other one.
Miss Rock. Shut up. Can be. You need to stop running, Anya. I didn't shoot her. I didn't. I believe you. But half the department combing the dogs for you. You have to let me take you in, because you saw that the guy had some like a scar. Drop the gun, Anya. And she has a gun. Why she has a gun? Anya Miller, I place you under arrest. Okay. But it's like the detective believes that she didn't kill nobody, but the problem is the department thinks she killed, so he needs to arrest her. Okay. I'm not wearing this. Oh, come on, Nina. It's in our contract. Remember, the direct to viewer segment at the end of each episode. Case, I don't care. I'm not wearing a leotard. But it's like from, I don't know what that means. Is you like, I don't know. I do like Don't know what means? Great. Don't forget the ears and the tail. The what now? The ears I get, but what are the wings about? Aquila channel. LL. Okay. Nail teas and mugs now available. Visit our page to public. Okay. Welcome to Aquila channel, a special viewer facing segment where we talk to you, the viewer player. How cheesy. I feel ridiculous. I'm a lawyer, not a croupier. Nina. In this set, now we will talk about the legal ideas and pop culture references from each episode. Oh!
The end of episode
See,
1.
this is the end of episode 1, but say the reference. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I get to talk about legal stuff. Okay, so... Hold up, Nina. This episode we have much more important things to talk about. If you say so. This was just the first case of Nina Kill Legal Eagle and was really just a tutorial. That was easy to understand. If you are here, that means you are just playing it. Nina's adventures are just starting. This was just the first step. Though we don't decide have the best sets. And our pops are all me-downs. And I think there's stain on these bunny girl outfits. Okay, enough about that. Now you can move on to chapter 2, a big adventure with variety of features including exploring crime scenes, speaking to witness, mini games, a city overworld, a lot of things. And me? Who is he? We'll talk later. So if you like the first taste of Nina Kill Legal, we like to call our fans Nowlers. Okay? We do not like that. Anyway, if you like what you see, tell your friends. And see you soon in Nina Kill Legal Eagle Chapter 2. Broken Wings. Hey, Anya, hey. We still get paid, right? Because if I have to wear these ears again... Shh, wait till we are clear. What kind of actor are you? Okay, so this is the end of first episode, the chapter. Because the game is like... This was like on those Newgrounds and Itch.io because they were releasing like first episode and they had to wait for certain months to release second. So they had that only to talk, like saying that they were working like that. That was cool. Okay, now thanks you. Now try Nina Kill Legal Eagle Chapter 2 Broken Wings. But how, like, it will start immediately? Yeah, I think it starts immediately, so okay, that's good. You unlock chapter 2 Broken Wings. Okay, so the board that was the card game was to start the chapter 2. Okay, that's good. You can also play chapter 1 because chapter 1 was that. Okay. That's amazing. Do I need to...
New chapter.
New chapter, is it? Yes, it's new chapter, okay. Because on... you can save, right? Or no? It seems that you can't, okay. You need always to start a new chapter. Because on, I think as a attorney, they appear the chapters to select that you want. Okay, start chapter 2, Broken Wings. Here we go. It's only 3, that the season 1 only has 3 episodes. But I think they are working on more. I think it's not season 1, it's gonna be season 2, but with other episodes, of course. And that's cool, that they see that people like this game. Because on Itch.io they are a top seller, on Newgrounds they are top hits. So, yeah. So she can't sleep. She's seeing Anya. Okay. Is the place that she sleeps is huge. The apartment. God damn. So she's like seeing like Anya on the courtroom. Is what it is. What I'm going to do, because she knows about that. Aquila Defense and Law Office, December 1st. Here we go. She knows that Anya is in prison, and this guy appears. Like it say on the end of episode 1. Yep, 9th floor. That's just like in that. Is he related with Anya? Hello? Anyone here? Someone's got to be here. The door's just wide open. Someone who left this place in real mess. He jumps through that. And what's with all the box? Is that a bed? What kind of lawyer office is this? And also, tell me that smells not the kitchen. There's got to be someone here who can explain all of this. These like the character styles are very good. The character styles, they are not like boring, nothing like that. They are cool. That's good. At the same time, for a visual novel, like I said, the story, character style needs to be good to call the attention of the player. Oh, we are sleeping there. So is that the phone? And we are like, ugh, want to sleep more. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? Why are you half naked in lawyer's office? I live here. Yeah, that's why there is the bed and box. Come on. You live. Let's just pose further questions. Look, just give me a sec. She's going to dress, take a bath at the same time. Why is going to there? Hey, you should just jump in the shower? Yes. And keep your distance, Google boy. Why he runs to there? Are you gonna be a while or yes? Listen, I can come back later. Just take a seat in my office. I'll just be about 20 minutes. 20 minutes? It's been a few days. What is it? Is it about my eye? I don't mean to pry, but then don't. You can start by telling me why you walked in. This lawyer's office, isn't it? Defense attorney, and we are close. Oh, sorry, I guess I got confused by your open front door. I've been meaning to get that fixed. That's not the only thing around here that seems to be need fixing. What do you say? Look, I don't know what kind of something is buzzing there. Aren't you gonna answer that? Just let it go to voicemail. Why didn't you answer it? That's Anya's phone, okay. It kept getting these unknown color calls. Interesting. And first I picked them up, but they were always telemarketers. She left it plugged when she left. Wait. You are not Anya Miller, the defense attorney? I thought this was Miller Defense and Law. Aquila Defense and Law has been for over 2 weeks. Okay, it changed the name. So you are a defense attorney too? Yeah, but I'm not currently taking any case. Oh, are you too busy? No. You are on a hiatus or something? Not as such. Retired? Don't be absurd. Then why? I'm just not taking case, okay? We are closed. Fine. Because of Anya being arrested, of course. Wait. You see something there? You have a help wanted sign in doorway. Oh, that was before. You need a secretary? Have you seen this place? You really think I can afford to pay a secretary? I'll do it for free. For free. If you pause to meet my friend and think about taking this case. It's free, come on. You got any reference? Yeah. I know what surface cleanser is. Yacht. You just gotta meet him. Do that and I will clean this place up. Even if you don't take the case. The place really could do with a clean. Fine. I'm Nina, by the way. Nina Aquila. Dylan Merlo. Okay, there is not related with Anya. Where are we meeting your friends? He's in the detention cell at the police station. And he's accused of murdering someone a bit. Great. Okay, we'll head down to the detention center, but no promise. Sweet, let's go. Dylan, I'm joining your party, like a RPG. Can I save? Yes, I can save. Why they put like this? I can replace because I already beat chapter 1, or it's better not to do?
No, you can do it.
Because they put 2 down? Okay. So there's this truck here. Ethan Fox, this show presents Aquila. Broken Wings. The song is so loud in here. It's what it is. Sasuke? What the hell? You can skip this because it's better because there is a lot of spoiling. Because it shows the characters that gonna appear in this episode, everything, so I don't want to spoil. But the sound in there is too loud. What the? That's natural light. How long have you been cooped up in your office? I don't know. 2 weeks? 2 weeks? Thought it feels longer, like as if it was 6 months. I had shows to binge. It's weird. The city looks bigger somehow. Because we are small. Where's the police station again? I don't actually know. Do you have a GPS on your phone? Yeah, just a sec. Oh, that's cool. There it is, to the southwest. We just need to head for the exclamation icon. Then let's go. That's cool. I like that. Get through here. I pass it in here. Right? Police station area.
But how do you know the mini games and stuff?
I think the mini games, it happens during the case you need to do. I think it is. If it's not, it's like something that you're gonna need to win to them to speak to you, maybe. What is his name again? Terry Scrub. Thanks for doing this. I haven't accepted yet. Even so. Oh, what the? You. Guard, I'm done here. I thought you knew this guy. We go a way back. You said to act like old friends. Guard! This is going nowhere fast. How do you know him? We used to ride together. He's like a brother. Ride together. Wait, you are from a biker gang? Kinda. Terry, will you just sit down? I have nothing to say to you. Fine, then at least talk to her. A pirate cosplayer? Because we are Patty thinks that we are a pirate cosplayer. Oh my god. I'm what? I told you before, Dylan, I don't need your help. Guard! I've seen enough. Wait! Listen, both of you. Nina, please. And Terry, sit down. I've been to every law office in the city. You are not dismissing the only one I got to calm down here without even speaking to her. He's being turned down by every lawyer in the fledged city? I got at least hear what he did. Because some hard case. Fine. What did he do? Shoot the mayor? He's accused of killing Joel da Silva. The billionaire? I didn't kill him. He was already dead. Well, that's a start. I should talk to him more and find out what happened. We can walk, so let's save. Always take a chance, always to save.
Saving another slot too.
Yeah, in case something happens, that's always the best to do. Because you never know that can happen something. Okay, what happened? Start from the beginning. I didn't do it. You made that abundantly clear. But if I'm going to represent you, I need to know what you are accused of. Fine. I was taking part in a card tournament at the High Flyers Casino. The place on the edge of town? That's right, you know it? Only from a distance. I went to Da Silva's room to talk to him, but when I got up to his room, the door was ajar. And then... What happened, Scrub? I walked in and Da Silva was motionless. He was face up on his bed. The room was a mess too, okay? I was looking down on his huge body to see if he was dead. Then when a maid walked in and saw me, she screamed and ran out of the room, and next thing I knew, hotel security grabbed me. I told them I was innocent, but they wouldn't believe me. I was starting to see why it was so difficult for you to find an attorney. See, you don't believe me either. I said no such thing. He's not doing himself any favors with that mouth of his. Still, he seems confident. Maybe he could defend himself? Who needs attorney anyway? I've got a plan. Oh, this is gonna be good. A plan? It's so simple that it's ingenious. Let's hear it then, if it's so simple. Are we alone? Of course we are alone. I'm gonna slip away when they come to get me from the trial. Oh. Try to run, huh? That's not very good. That's your plan? The old plan? Well, I haven't worked out all the details. You haven't worked out any details. Okay, perhaps expect him to defend himself. It was a little optimistic. Nina, back me up on this. Do I really have to rationalize why trying to break out of prison on the eve of a trial is a bad idea? Okay, time for my stern voice. It's a bad idea, Terry. Nail it. What else am I supposed to do? I keep saying I'm innocent. No one will believe me. No one believes you? Why are you so sad that no one believes you? Come on, T-bro. Tell her what happened. I'm working up to it. Da Silva and I had an argument, okay? That's a new thing. You say you killed him if you ever saw him again. Maybe I did. I was angry. I always say your temper was going to get you in trouble someday, T-bro. Stop it with all that T-bro nonsense. We haven't called each other that since we were kids. It's scrub. It's not scrub, it's scroop. It's bad to say because scrub is only with one B, these two B's. I don't understand. You say that Da Silva was already dead when you entered his hotel room. The argument was in the morning, a few hours before Terry was arrested. He was the top-ranked card player in the world, and he didn't seem busy. I ran into him in the hotel lobby. I asked him to play, and he said yes. Okay, and then what happened? He won. Of course, if he's the best player, of course he wanna win. Ask an obvious question, I guess. But he was sneaky. He caught me in a trap. I will never forget the actual game. What happened next? You got into a fight? No, it was just words. But why did you go to his? Because a few hours later I saw that Da Silva had a bad mouthed me on Blatter. Blatter? It's a microblogging service online. You make posts called Blitz. I was clowned down by them and kind of felt bad, so I thought I would go apologize. And that's when you saw his door ajar. Right. Okay. So no fights on it, words. Okay. Oh my god. It's hopeless, isn't it? Mrs. Scroop, please. It's hopeless. I'm gonna hang. I'll admit it doesn't look good. Best keep that to myself at this particular moment. Okay. Hopeless. Hopeless. Do you really try every attorney in Flash City? Everyone. Your office was high on my list. I emailed an email yesterday but got no reply. I really just came to chase up the email. It was a shot in the dark. See, it's like I said, so you wanted Anya, but Anya, we know what happened already. T-bro, I know it must be difficult. You don't know anything. You got no idea how it feels. The cops took a statement when they arrested me. You know what they did? They asked if I want to make a confession, but I've done nothing wrong. That's pretty standard procedure, but he seems genuinely upset about it. You got no idea. No idea. Terry, you have to win this. On the contrary, Mr. Scrooge, I know all too well how maddening that can be. I don't feel ready to take another case. But if they are really being to every other attorney in the city, someone has to stand for him. It may as well be me. I think it's time to flash the ID. Present item. Attorney ID. Terry Screw. I formally ask if you would like me to represent you in court. I can't promise you a victory, but I swear I'll do everything within my power. You will do it? You are taking my case? I'm offering to, yes. Legally, I'm obligated to say that you can always represent yourself. No, please, be my attorney. Oh, thank you so much. Great. Normally, this is where we discuss my fee, but Dylan... Psst. What is it? Don't tell him how to work for his fee. He might refuse the gesture. Fine. What is about fees? The county We'll take care of that. Worry about it after the trial. Okay. Now for the awkward parts. Now that you accepted, you need to get something out of the way. Something we lawyers call the $1,000,000 question. Do you know what that means? No. I'm your defense attorney, but I can only help you if you trust me. If you tell me you are innocent, I will trust you are innocent right up until the end. If you say you are guilty, it's my duty to stand by you are in court and hold the prosecution to task. So right now, look me in the eye and answer me one question. Here we go. Did you kill Joel da Silva? No. Okay, I believe you. You do, I do, and so do I. Of course, it's your friend. You have to believe. Thank you. Okay, Terry Scroop. So have you ever present item? Leave. If the trial is tomorrow, we got to get to work. Anything else before we go? There's just one more thing. Really? What's that? Da Silva didn't look like he had just died. Are you saying he looked like he'd been dead for a long time? No, just it didn't look he had just dropped dead. But that bleed was only sent 10, maybe 15 minutes before I got there. Okay. Have you seen many dead bodies? Well, no, but you did say anything. I guess I did. I will keep it in mind when we see the coroner's report. Meanwhile, sit tight and try not to worry. Okay. Dylan, we need to get over to the High Flyers Casino. Let's move. Nicely done. He's cool. Like I said, there's some difference between Ace Attorney because of this walking through the city. Yes, on Ace Attorney you need to go to places to find evidence like that. Yes, that's true. But it's different because you walk like this. You have a lot of talking. It's true here, right? You have a lot of talking at the same time. You have like at the same time like jokes. So it's good. There is some difference, but at the same time you can see the inspiration is from Ace Attorney. Okay, here you go. Sorry about that, I have a cold, so... Okay, now we are here. First priority is... Wait. Those men say DVA. DVA? So she's remembering something. What she's remembering? These are an convention. Well, yeah. But Scrooge said that Silva was a world champion card player. He was the world champion of Dragon Fantasy Arena. DFA, Dragon Fantasy Arena. The children's trading card game? What were you expecting? I do poker, blackjack, we are at the casino. Yeah, starting to see how you could have misunderstood. You think? Anyway, let's start by speaking to someone at the front desk. The anime is like, and then like you can see the effort that these devs put. The animations like graphic style or right pixel, and then the animations of the characters when they are conversation, they change at the same time. They don't stay always the same. They change, so they give the effort to the game to be good at the same time. I don't see a porter or receptionist. She's looking and like, come on, nobody is here. Me neither. So plan B. Scrooge said that silver body was in his room. Let's find a way upstairs. We should also try to speak to people to find out what's going on. We might turn up something useful. Okay. Talking to people. Here we go. Are you kinda worried, Tom? Not real. They say they caught the guy who did it. Who is he? Just some scrub. Okay. Nice talking. Hi, sweet eye patch. Are you here for the con too? No, we are here to investigate them. And she's like, yeah, we are here for the con. Maybe don't tell that to everyone we meet, Dylan. What's going on? Why is there such a long line? Oh, these things are always busy when people start turning up at the venue. Plus, with all the cosplayers, everyone has a lot of luggage. Apparently 2 of the elevators are busted, and the 3rd one pretty slow. We could be here for hours. Hours? I think we'll come back later. Have fun. Faulty elevators. Here we go. Nicely done. This guy. Hey, what's with the long line? Is she trying to cut in? Hey, get back to the line like everyone else. Whoa. Okay. Let's talk here. Oh, hey, first time here? Yeah, me too. Cool. Do you know what the event schedule is like? You'll get a copy when you sign up in the con book. People started turning up yesterday, some of the VIPs too. That have been why the silver was here. Today is mainly about arrivals and registration, while the con staff set everything up. Then from tomorrow, the event lasts 6 days with the DFA finals on the last day. They say that's the busiest day too. Thanks. That's useful to know. Have fun. Okay, nothing. Do you want to play on the that is Nintendo Switch too? Maybe someday. Can't you? Okay, you can't press on that item. I thought we could. Do you want to play on Nintendo? Okay, this is a thing. Because you can understand that is Nintendo Switch. Okay, you can't press on that. I thought we could. On pizza, can we press? No. Oh, luggage. First, let me see the luggage. No, you can't press. Try to see if there is something to press in there. The food here is really good, but a bit expensive. Yeah, DFA can be a bit of wallet killer. Interesting. We didn't talk to this person. Hey, what's the long line? She's trying to cut. Okay, it's a finger. They don't talk to us. Welcome to DFA 23. If you need help, just grab one of us gophers. We are all in yellow. Okay. It's like you need some kind of keycard to open this door. Let's see, talking. Let's see if there's something weird. No, in here. Man, I can't wait to see Aquila Race play this weekend. I know, right? It's gonna be awesome. Oh, people really do seem excited about all this. These two guys were talking together. Let's see this. Eliza, yes, with a Z. I definitely seen it up on the website. She seems busy. We can talk to the staff in there. No, now where did I put my ID? She seems busy. Can't we pass through? No. I swear these lines get longer every year, right? The lines? Oh, definitely. Incognito. Let's talk with this dude. Welcome to the DFA 23. Jump into any of the 3 lines to get your pass. Just have your ID ready and follow the instructions from any of the gophers. We are here so you can tell. No, we are not here with the con. We are just trying to get upstairs. Not here with the con. Sorry, but the con's booked out the entire venue, every hotel room and every hall. Whoa, really? I told you, DFA is super popular right now. You have to speak with the hotel staff. Now, if you excuse me, I need to keep directing con attendees. Don't need more lanyards for the pass. I think there's some in one of those blocks. They seem busy. Yeah, I guess running this sort of events is always glamorous. In those blocks. This? Or in here. But you can't press. Right? Yeah, you can't press in here. No. This is the bathroom. Don't need to pee. And besides this man's bathroom. Okay. Because he needs safes. I think there's some in one of those boxes. Okay, this guy. So these are off limit for now. They're still setting up. Unless you are staff or have VIP pass, I can't help. Go borrow someone else. I know you got a job to do, but there's no need to be a prick about it. Present item. Not this. Attorney. That's not a ticket. I know it's a defense attorney ID, which isn't a ticket. I know. Look, I can't let anyone pass unless they are staff or they have one of the special early access VIP pass. Clear? Crystal. I don't think we're going to anywhere with this guy. So maybe now we speak with this and we see that there's some. No. On these bags, nothing. On the box, doesn't seem there is nothing on the box. Because maybe the box are those in there. No, and not this, okay. But we know there is pass on box, so we need to find box. You're right, talk with this. In here, this guy. Is there a chance of using the stairs? Sorry, but the stairwell is closed. The hotel has asked us to make sure no one uses them. What do you mean closed? They are being rebuilt. Apparently most of the floors are inaccessible even if you try it. Sorry, but you have to wait for the elevator. Sounds like a bit of fire hazards. Oh, close the stairs. A new item? That's good. Oh, it was only to that. It's him! He's here! OMG, it's really him! What all the commotion? It must be Axel Race. Yeah, the music. That's good, the music. It's good. Oh, we saw this on the beginning, that was like kinda spoiled. That's guy with microphone. Wait, I recognize him. Isn't he a billionaire too? Don't you know? He's Axel Race, second ranked in the world at Dragon Fantasy Arena. Race. He's the owner of Race Corp. What do they make again? Again, pro video gaming equipment. Also that energy drink, Race Lentless. Why is that tournament for children card game? You know it. Takes a lot of skill to play at high level. Plus, with its modern holographic technology, the game becomes a great spectator sport. Okay, if you say so, I do say so. Everyone was really excited to see if Axel could take on Da Silva, the reigning champion. I guess now you have to make to do with the newcomer Marcus Steele and his longtime rival Stella Faraday. Okay. He has a rival and a newcomer that seems that they are very good. Hang on. Are you playing your own team music? You are my way. What? I wish to inspect the duel arena before the tournament. It's closed. Closed? Nobody exists that can stop Haxeniel, the Servant of Darkness. Get out of my way, lest you wish to contend with his wrath. I don't respond well to threats. Plus, I'm struggling to hear you over the sound of that Bluetooth speaker. Please make way for the VIP or I'll be forced to have you removed. Nina, that's the Axel Race. Fine. Right this way, Axel. Call us if you need anything. He's passing his music. So cool. Evidently the room only close to the little people. So this is why Scroob was here to play against these guys? Yeah, Scroob was always a decent player of the FEA. He wanted to try and get into the big leagues, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know, when I got up this morning, it probably wouldn't have. And now, I'm starting to get it. Hey, look! There's a porter at front desk. Great, let's go speak with him. Let's pass through them. Go. So, I can't find assistance with costumes. Costumes? Are you talking about my iPad? I'm not here with the convention. Oh. I'm so sorry. The place is just so full of weirdos right now. Hey, I attend previous years, you know. They're just geeks, not weirdos. Okay, some of them are pretty weird. But there's no need to make a sweeping generalization. My apologies. Anyway, can I help you? Getting upstairs. You are looking to get upstairs. Sorry about the line, but you'll just have to wait. Two of the elevators are out of order and the stairwell is closed. Yeah, I saw that about the stairs. How can a stairwell be closed? The owner hatched some clock-a-doodle plan to replace all of the stairs with escalators. You seem quite frank with regards to your employer. Oh, I'm sorry, I should try to be more professional. In any case, the work is ongoing, so many of the floors don't actually have stairs. The floors are fire escapes, but using those will set off the alarm. So the only way upstairs for normal guests is to wait in line. I've got to have something that will convince him to let us cut in line. Present item. Maybe the ID cards. Emergency investigatory represent Terry Scroop. Oh, the murder? The defendant. Of course, my apologies. I think this guy lives with his foot in his mouth. The police are still upstairs. The Silver's room is well, it's on the 5th floor in any case. Do you mind if cut in line for the elevator? Probably best not to, but I have a better idea. Take this. A casino stairwell pass. What is for? See that access door? You can open with that key card. Beyond that, you'll find a service staircase and a freight elevator. We give those cards to staff and select VIP guests. Thanks. Oh, and please try to keep discussion of the incident to a minimum in front of guests. Don't they know about the murder? Oh, they know. There was an announcement last night. Management has told us that the seal was a big patron of this event and we would have liked to see it go ahead. So everyone's trying to make the best of it. Makes sense. Thanks for your help. Call me if you need anything else. Nicely done. Nicely done. We are moving forward. We are moving forward. Let's run. So we have the key card. In here was needed the key card. Here we go. Aquila Casino, 5th floor. It's where we needed to go. Oh god, too many stairs. She's tired. Are you okay? Do I look okay? Whoa, you are really out of shape. I'll have you know, I can't object to 2 statements at once. We should have just used the freight elevator. That coffee, it looked older than my office building. My windows leak when it rains. Well, we are here now. 5th floor, right? Seems like it. Okay, let's look for a uniform. The porter said the police were still here. Okay, those are the elevators out of order. And one that works, of course. So, but this floor is closed. Unless you have business here, I'll have to ask you to leave. So we need to show this. What's this? It's my ID. I know that voice. Here comes the detective. Can be the detective that arrested Anya? Now that tried to put her in prison? Miss Aquila, as I live, I'm brief. I haven't seen you in weeks. Great, just great. She's a notorious, Stefan. She can have access to the scene. I'll vouch for her. You heard him. Okay, here we go. I can guess why you are here. Do diligence? Not sure I follow your meaning, detective. I mean, Scroop's going to plead guilty, right? Plead guilty. No, he isn't. Who is this? Wait, isn't Dylan my PA? My secretary? I mean, he isn't a paralegal. Gotta say something or this silence will have gone on too long. She said first, my secretary, and then, my secretary. Smooth. Nina, tell him Scroop's not going to plead. Let me handle this, Dylan. Detective, I think it will be inappropriate to discuss my client's wish at this time. I mean, suit yourself. Can you walk us through the crime scene? Yeah, I can do that. Forensic team, I finished their preliminary investigation. So what I think is that the case of Anya already passed and she was guilty. It seems that it already passed because she remembered that she pleaded guilty. So it already passed about that. But maybe with the evidence further, we can get her out. Maybe it's gonna be like that. Are you ready for this? For what? We are about to walk onto a murder scene. You never really know what you are going to see. I'm just asking if you are going to be able to deal with that. What are you suggesting? I'm not suggesting you are not tough. The sight of blood corpse, some people go into shock when they see them. They can't help it. It's a physical reaction. I can hack it. Okay, just if you are to leave in a hurry, no one will think less of you. Got it. Here we go, the Silver Hotel room. Swanky. Is it just me or does it seem modest? What do you mean? The decor, the furnishings, they are high quality, but the CEO was a billionaire CEO. Where's the jacuzzi, the multi-jet shower, the balcony with adjoining helipads? Apparently the guy was quite frugal. He always stayed in this room when in Flash City. I guess you don't get rich by spending money recklessly. Feel free to poke around, just try not to disturb things too much. Talk to me if you need more info. So now what? Now we investigate the scene. We need to look for anything the forensics team may have missed. Hopefully we can find something that will disrupt the prosecution case at the trial tomorrow. And if we don't, let's try to be optimistic. Okay, we need to find something. But if you need more info, we can talk with the detective. Okay, let's start with the bathroom. Sorry. Okay, it's empty. What are you expecting? Great ball? Nothing special. Nothing special. Bathroom. The tub. A pretty standard bathtub. It's really clean and bone dry. I guess the seal hasn't used it. He's actually not so bad at this. We can't pass through there, okay? Is this the seal smartphone? Why didn't SSE take it for analysis? No need. The seal has just come back from Portugal. It seems that the airline lost some of his luggage. The laptop and the phone are brand new. He bought them on the way here. SSI took copies of all the data, but there was very little to speak of. They also bear no fingerprints, not even the Silva. None? That's strange. From Portugal, because the name was or Brazilian or Portuguese, because it was Joel da Silva. So that's our Brazilian or Portuguese. It's easy to understand. Is this really the Silva outline? It must be huge. Yeah, they say he was a bodybuilder. He almost competed at international level in his youth. What stopped him? Some accident or something, an injury. That's why he went into business. I guess that syncs up. He owned Silva Pro after all. Silva Pro? Yeah, they make sporting goods and trading card game products. I think that's why he was so involved in them. Okay. There's almost no blood, just a few spots here and there. The coroner's report is pending, but from what I saw when he first came in, it's practically he was strangled to death. Strangled to death. Nicely done. Profile of Joel da Silva. Let me see. Victim, age 54, deceased, chorus report pending, CEO of Silver Pro and former bodybuilder, 7 feet tall, and this is the Terry Scrub, nothing more. Let's save. Yeah, I know that saving a lot can be boring, but sometimes like you never know what can happen. We can't reach the laptop. I feel like I've seen one of these before. It's a card mat made by Silver Pro. Aquila as the character. She's the healer in one of Dragon Fantasy games. It's a popular character with cosplayers. Tell me about it. Different players use this when they want to have a small scale game. A card mat. There's only one here. The Silver Pro been doing tournament prep. Perhaps, but here's the question. When was the last time you cooked a meal went so far as to set the dining table just for yourself? Never mind. These cards, are any of them valuable? Let's see. Sierra Archangel, Frauhauser, Pot of Mead. No, these are pretty common. We made this same assessment. Like someone could steal, right? Where is the card mat? Oh, that's cool. It's like Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh! The cards, the back of the cards. It's like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's the same that like on the first case that she was disguised. It's the same. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. We already searched this. This is hot. Looks like Silver Pro card defender. A card defender? Yeah, like a sleeve. All the top DPA players keep their cards in this. Silver Pro makes the best in the business. Strange. I'm not following you. The Silver Pro keeps all of his cards in this. But this one is empty. Maybe he just add one spare? Maybe, but maybe not. Nice, card defender. Let's see how it is. I like to see this. Where is it? Card defender. Oh, is there those guys? Those things that you put Pokemon cards like that are valuable that then you can sell? Okay. Whoa, a 93 Bordeaux. That's still new is wine. Do you? Okay, only this. Let's see in here. This place seems a mess. I'm not surprised you'll notice. Okay, you can have that one. Still, there is an order to the chaos. I think someone searched this room for something. And judging by this mess, I'm willing to bet they didn't get it. Disturbed items? Detective, did you find any fingerprints or any of this stuff? Nope, no prints. You mean none from the killer or... No, I mean we found no fingerprints. Not even any the Silvas. Zero, nada. So I'm new to this. But that's weird, right? It's odd, yes. At the same, it's true. No fingerprints. It's like, so they were using gloves. It has to be. It's the only way to evade fingerprints. Okay, I thought you could search for that, but you can't. Nothing. This place seems a mess. Same thing. Okay. The chair, nothing. The table, nothing. It's safe thing, right? Okay. Wardrobe, no. We can't search the wardrobe. It's only this, so. The carpet, sofa, no, doesn't work. What you need to know? Witness. Scrub said that the hotel maid raised the alarm. That's right, she called Maria Stevens and has worked here for several years. Okay, Maria Stevens? Can I speak with her? Afraid not, she was quite distressed. The prosecution arranged to have her visit a counsel before the trial. Not surprising really, given what she saw. She said that she walked in and saw Scrub standing over the Silva body. It took her a moment to realize the Silva was dead, then she screamed before alerting hotel security. Well, at least that syncs up with Scrub's explanation. More. Arrest. Anderson McLeod was found here at the scene, but why did you arrest him? We took Scrub into custody right away, initially just as a precaution, but one of the hotel staff said they recognized him from a fracas in the hotel lobby, like he said, yes. They said he and Victor had argued over a game of cards, and Scrub had said he wanted to kill the Silva, okay. Putting those two things together, the prosecution service decided to charge him with the murder. Client-victim arguments. Okay, we don't have nothing more. So everything that Scrub said, it was true. I'm looking to vacate the scene pretty soon, Miss Aquila. That's fine, detective. I think we are done here. Have you got everything you need? Truthfully, no. But staying here all night isn't going to change that. It's more like we have found everything we're going to find. We need time to examine everything and think about how that affects the case. Time to head back to the office. Take care. So we can it work, okay. Because everything that he says is same, right? Yeah. So we searched everything already. We already searched everything in here. Can we go to the site, to this site to see? No answer, okay. See if someone answered in here. Can we search in here? No, can't search. Nothing to search. It's like one thing that they could do, like that you can search. It was like appearing an exclamation point, like that. You know that you can search. You ever get tired of just standing there like that? You are asking if I get bored of being a police officer. Well, do you? You get bored of being a defense attorney? Nothing in here. The elevator doesn't work. Let's see if in here someone hid something. No. Okay. Miss Aquila. Here it comes. It's good to see you. Back at work, I mean. Got to stay professional. Nice professional. Miss Aquila. Nina. I want you to know, will that be all, Detective Flatfoot? Be aggressive. Yeah, that's all. That will be all. Because we know what happened, so what was that about? It's personal because of Anya. You want to talk about it? No. I need to press? Yes, I need to press. Because I pressed all the time. Okay. So like she said, we need to go back to the office. So I thought talk to her. Okay, nothing more. He could have some information. When it starts means that you already been there and you searched everything. Let's go back to home. It's in here. It's kind of strange. But it's like, I would say like one thing is like when you are searching the crime scenes, to appear the exclamation point to know that you can search like that. And when you search, right, when you search, then you couldn't press again because you already saw everything in there. It will be a thing that I will change. So that went pretty well, right? Right? Not really, Dylan. Don't celebrate yet. But we found plenty of evidence. It sounds just a break. But I don't want him to dwell on that. Best to change topic. We need to talk about tomorrow. Right, boss? It's gonna take a while to get used to that. How much do you know about being in court? Do you understand what we need to do? Well, We have to prove T-Bro is innocent? Close, but not quite right. As a defense, we don't have to prove that Scroob is innocent. Scroob is presumed innocent until proven guilty. I'm familiar with that phrase. Good, so following on front of that. There are facts and there are theories that fit those facts. Fact, Joe Da Silva is dead and he didn't strangle himself. Someone murdered him. Fact, Terry Scroob was found at the scene. His motive is admittedly loose, but that doesn't change that fact. The prosecution will assert a theory that Scroob killed Da Silva. Our job is to demonstrate reasonable doubt that this theory is correct. And we use the evidence to do that. That's the idea. Usually, anyway. Then, telemarketers. Nina, do you think T-Bro has a good chance? We'll both do our best. Okay, we are on back foot, so we have to listen to the prosecution case. And then what? We wing it. Well, you kept up your end of the bargain. We are here. Where are you? Okay, doesn't even let you read. Dylan? Yeah? Go home. Oh, okay. Get some sleep. We'll meet at the courthouse at 9 a.m. It's strange why it, like some passing mute like that, because like you could read it, but it's so fast that the player can't even read. Anya, what would you do? Instead of being Gordito, the image is well done, like down drawing. I like this. This is the end of the day. It's recommended that you save your game to a new file before you continue. You can also save at any time from the main menu screen. You would like to save your game? Yes. So let's save in here on the file show. The date show. Aquila Defense and Law Office, December 4th. They say that because you can miss, like, I don't know if the game that you proceed get out of that place if you miss evidence. So I don't know about that. That's why I'm gonna let save the file 1 to be where it was, like that. If I miss some evidence, I can go back there. Woo. Okay, time to go to courthouse. It's in the middle of town, so it shouldn't take long to get there. Can we at least to interact that? That's always in here. You have missed calls from unknown caller. Damn telemarketers. But you can't do nothing, okay. A tablet PC told, okay. So I thought you could see what it was, but you only see telemarketers. Okay, let's save in here now on save. Gonna save in here too on the third, because that the first one stays like if I miss an evidence. I don't know if it's possible or not, because at least on Ace Attorney you couldn't proceed if you didn't find all proofs. Okay, let's go down there. Through here and in here. This is courthouse, courtroom B. Okay, I can do this. Same place as always, the bench on the left. Only to remind the players. Uh-oh, what are you doing? Miss Aquila, silence yourself. Speak to me. Miss Aquila, seize your protest or I will hold you on contempt. What happened? Deep breaths, Nina. So she was remembering when Anya got arrested. She was remembering. Interesting. That's cool. Hey, morning. Have you come straight from the defense lobby? Yep. Good, good. How is Terry doing? How do you think? Okay, I will rephrase. Do you think he's going to be able to get through the trial? I think so. T-Bro might be a small guy, but he's tough where it counts. I hope you're right. Here comes Mr. Hawk. Hello again, Miss Aquila. Chat. You see, because when that guy was saying on the phone, he had that. It wasn't like Mr. Hawk has. Mr. Hawk has like it's painted, right? It's not like a scar. The other was different. My colleagues in the defense community say that everyone else turned Scroob away. What's your point? Oh, no point. I just think it's fine of you represent him under such circumstances. He used an awful lot of words without really saying anything. Tell me about it. All rise for normal Judge Tommy. That means stand up. Oh! He's not very good. He doesn't understand the words in a courtroom. Please be seated. We are here today in ourselves of the case of Terry Screw, who stands accused of murder in the first degree. Prosecutor Hawk, are you prepared for the case? As always, Your Honor. And you, Miss Aquila? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Though I wish that were true. Miss Aquila, if I may, yes? I trust we will not see a repeat of your outburst the last time you were in my courtroom? What's she talking about? Never mind. Miss Aquila? It will not happen again, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Hawk, please state the prosecution's case. Right away. Terry Screw was arrested around lunchtime the day before yesterday at the High Flyers Casino and Hotel Complex. He was seen standing over the body of late Joel da Silva, billionaire CEO of Silver Pro and world champion card player. The prosecution asserts that Screw killed da Silva following an early fracas, and we intend to establish his guilt through witness testimony. Seems legit. He's accused your friend of murder. Hey, yeah, that's not legit at all. Gotta hand it to Hawk, though. There's real confidence in his words. Why is looking so smug? You can't real minds shut. Just in case you can, oh, I couldn't read the rest. See, like they skip it immediately. Thank you, Mr. Hawk. Bailiff, please bring in the defendants. Defendant, can you please confirm your name and occupation? Yes, Your Honor. My legal name is Telemachus Scroper. With the what now? But I live under the assumed name of Terry. I will ask to be addressed as Terry Scroop. Telemachus? Yeah, like I said, T-Bro and I grew up in an orphanage. We all got classical names. So how did you end up with Dylan? My real name is actually Odysseus. It is? Also, I'm currently unemployed, Your Honor. I see. In that case, what were you doing at the casino? I was there to at the DFA tournament that was about to take place. DFA? Devil Fantasy Arena, Your Honor. Ah yes, the one with dragons, demons, cards and such. One of my grandsons plays it. Is 8. It's far more than just a game for... You are correct, Your Honor. Let's not get into a long discussion about how DFA is a show card game played mainly by adults. Well, anyway, the tournament has a prize money. As I'm between jobs, I thought I would enter. Very astute. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, screw. She's not serious. We come to a matter at hand. Terry Screw, you stand accused of murder in first degree. Are you plead? I plead not. Before you answer, the report that prosecution submitted before this trial was quite damning. The evidence are persuasive. What the? Given how you were found standing over the bar, I will ask you to consider your position carefully. Objection! Your Honor, with I'm certain you mean well. My client has made his play. The defense asked the court to respect that. Miss Aquila. Fine. I plead not guilty. Your Honor. Miss Screw, the court recognizes your play. That's my tea, bro. Prosecution, bring forth your first witness. Okay, here we go. Hawk's about to bring out a witness. We'll give a statement. Listen to it. We have to focus on the little details. We are looking for an inconsistency, a flaw or some kind which shows the witness is either lying or just mistaken. Don't worry about memorizing the statement though, we are able to recap it afterward. Inconsistency, got it. Morning Barbara, hello again Randy. Oh, Jesus. Do they... So that's a thing? I try not to think about it. Please introduce yourself for the record. I'm Randall Flatfoot and I'm tagged with Flatshit Police Department. We were first alerted to the crime the day before yesterday, just after 1 p.m. Okay. A member of the hotel security team called and explained there had been a murder. They also told us that they had detained a hotel guest as we would want to question them. We arrested Mrs. Screw at the hotel not long after we got there. The deceased, as you are likely aware, was Joel da Silva, a billionaire sporting goods tycoon. The prosecution enters the death certificate of Mr. da Silva into evidence. So we have the Joel da Silva when he's dead, deceased. Thank you, detective. Please move on to your statement. Here we go. Witness statement. Upon arriving at the scene, Mr. da Silva's room was in disarray. Da Silva was dead and the hotel staff had detained Mr. Scrooge. A member of the cleaning staff had walked into the room and seen Scrooge standing over the victim's body. Staff recalled seeing the two of them in a fracas in the hotel lobby, so it seemed prudent to arrest him. Very well, Mr. Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. Something seems off about this whole thing. I should press flat-foot stage for more info. The usual. Cross-examination. Here we go. Open my menu. Let's save. Save on the second and on the third. Okay, go to. Let's go back. Oh, it's the same. Okay. Here we go. In disarray, a great many of what appeared to be the silver belongings were lying on the floor in a bizarre fashion. Scrooge didn't say anything about going through the silver things, that's true. Maybe I can use that to crowbar in some doubts. Are you suggest there were signs of a struggle? Perhaps I would... Your Honor, the defense is attempting to lead the witness. Sustained. Please refrain from leading the witness to your own conclusion, Miss Aquila. I caught on too fast. The seal was dead and the hotel staff had detained Mrs. Scrooge.
Hold it!
Mrs. Scrooge was taken willingly, I understand? That is correct, yes. I understand that he did not oppose the hotel security staff and he was silent during his later arrests. The defense would like to draw attention to how Mr. Scrooge cooperated fully.
Objection.
Of course, he comes in. We'll have to do better than that, Aquila. What? The fact that Scrooge came willingly does not diminish the prosecution's accusations. The accused of murder not evading arrest. Does he have to be so abrupt? No, but he's right. Much as I hate to admit it. We have to try something else. A member of cleaning staff had walked into the room and seen Scrooge standing over the victim's body. Yeah, he said that at the same time. A member of the cleaning staff? Your Honor, this is Sir Heresy. Flatfoot can't enter a statement on behalf of another. It goes against convention. The detective described the state that was given to him by the witness as it was presented to him. True, but it describes why he thought it prudent to arrest Mrs. Scrooge, nothing more. I agree with Mr. Hawk in this instance. But Mr. Aquila makes a valid point, Mr. Hawk. Do not engage in hearsay. I will never. Very well. A bit more effort than a slap on the wrist will be appreciated, Judge. Staff recasting two of them into a fracas in the hotel's lobby.
Hold it!
What's that fracas? It just means they had a severe argument. Then why not just a fight? From what we understand, there wasn't much of physical altercation. We know that Scrooge said that was only talking. What? Scrooge didn't punch da Silva. Oh, we should probably let this one slide. Why? Because it makes Scrooge look bad. And we know it's true. That's correct. So it seemed prudent to arrest him.
Hold it!
Detective, how many murder cases have you investigated? I prefer not to count, so it will be reasonable to consider you expert in these matters, correct? This news to no one, Aquila? Yes, it will be fair to say I am an expert in the field of homicide investigation. In that case, you have said that my client's motives stem from an argument with the victim. An argument, I am keen to remind you, that was over a children's trading card game. Hey, it's not just a card game for 80, bro. Yeah? Shut up. Of course. Truthfully, it's unusual. Hot under the collar, Hawk. But it wasn't just about that. Your Honor, the victim posted a message on the internet in which he was very critical of Mr. Scrooge's behavior. That's correct, that the Scrooge said about that too. This will be highly embarrassing for the defendant, as it will affect his standing in that close-knit community. Here it comes. We believe Mrs. Scrooge went to the Silver's room and started him due to Silver airing out their dirty laundry online. Do you feel this is important, Mr. Aquila? Yes, I believe it's important. I agree. Witness, can you please add this to your statement? Nicely done. We believe Mrs. Scrooge went to the Silver room and started him due to Silver airing out their dirty laundry online. Hugo will never do that. Your Honor, Mr. Merrill, is it? Contain yourself or I have to escort from this courtroom. Yes, Your Honor. Try not to worry, Dylan. We'll find a flaw. The prosecutor play hardball. He doesn't want us to crowbar in an opening. The pro hopes he can start and end this quickly. So what we do? We find a way to bust this wide open. Still, Sophie seems off about this whole thing. Could Scrooge really have strangled the Silver?
What evidence do you have?
Yeah, is what I'm gonna see. Okay, let's save because we already saw everything. Now on second. Okay, let's see the evidence that we have. Okay, this doesn't count. We have this. A single empty card affair manufactured by Silver Pro found in victim's room. We have the DFA card game mat of typical design. We have this that was to only tools. A digital swipe card that allows a person to use the access stairwell. The Silver score had argued the Silver posts a smack about scrub on Blitter. We have the main stairs are being renovated and closed. So this is the death of the Silver. Death certificate shows the Silver was killed via strangulation. Full autopsy to follow. Strangulation, okay. Disturbed item, someone had clearly searched the Silver's room. It probably made a racket judging by the mess. So someone was on the room before the Silver entered. It has to be that. Because it had time to search and the Silver entered and the guy killed it. The person killed it. So it has to be like that. We have the faulty elevators. The elevators are faulty, only one works. That was that. It can take 50 minutes to arrive. There are no fingerprints in the victim's room despite obvious signs of frantic search. This is the profile. Maria Stevens. Scorecard Scrooge standing over the Silver's body, member of the hotel cleaning room.
I'll go to Joel the Silver.
That is, if she sees coroner's report pen, she also are from 7 feet tall. Former bodybuilder. So she couldn't do nothing because she's a girl and is like strong and tall. Defender accused of Mary Jo Silver in his hotel room. Former biker, 4 feet 11. I don't know what means that. Slightly built. So maybe
it's the profile that you need to show.
Maybe it's gonna be the profile, but he's small. Okay, slightly built, right? Means that he has some strength, but he's small than Joel the Silver, so he couldn't strangle. Okay, let's continue. Was in a disarray. Disarray, what they mean about that? In disarray, a great many of what appeared the Silver belongings were lying on the floor in haphazard fashion. Maybe I can use that to crowbar in some doubt. I suggest there were signs of struggle, perhaps assault. Your defense attempt to lead the witness. Stay, please refrain. I'll cut too fast. The Silver was dead, and hotel staff had detained Mr. Scrooge.
Hold it.
Was taken willingly, that's correct. I understand that he opposed to hotel security staff and he was sound during his later arrest.
Objection!
This is nothing. Fact that's go the diminished prosecution, yes, the accused of murder, not evading arrest. That's true. No, but it's right. Much as I had to admit it, we have tried something else. Member of the staff had walked into the courtroom and see Scrooge standing over the victim's body.
Hold it.
You are this, okay, we know.
Objection!
Comes that described state that was given. I agree with result in this sense. Well, never, very well. A bit off board, effort that is upon wrists. Start seeing the two of them in a fracas in a hotel room. That was talking.
Hold it.
That we know about that. Okay, this is always the same.
But did someone saw? Because it was online.
Yeah, no, they saw, so that you say that someone saw.
Because it was online that they had.
No, that was, so it's here to arrest him. He's saying that now, because of talking, that say that it's not like to homicides. In that case, you have said that guy's motive stands for argument with the victim. An argument, I'm keen to remind you, that was our shell card game. Comes this guy. Say, Tibro. Because where is that thing that then they talk about that was on that? You ordered me to post a message on the internet in which he was very critical about Mrs. Crew's behavior. This would have been embarrassing for the defendant as it will affect his standing in that close-knit community. Here it comes. You will believe Mrs. Crew went to the silver room and started. It has to be in here. Because now when you say you never that, your honor, blah blah blah. Try not to worry, we'll find the flaw. That was to play a hard ball, he doesn't want us to crowbar in an opening. We probably hopes he can start and end this quickly. But so what we do? We find a way to bust it wide open. Still, Sophie seems off about this whole thing. Cool Screw really upstrung the Silva?
That's the last one.
Because in here she says something when you do this. Screw didn't say anything about going through the Silva things. I can use that grow out in some doubts.
Case.
I suggest there was signs of struggle.
Objection.
Maybe it's here that we need to present.
Yeah, probably.
So back in here, let's save. Okay, here we go. Start to present things. The problem is to remember, that's one of the problems. Argued. Let's see what post smack. This could be on the other. Someone had clear searched the silver room. It probably made a racket judging by the mess. We have a lot of.
Well, I think it's the last one.
This? No. Because upper arrived at scene, Mr. Silver Room was in this array. But it means that it's this.
Objection?
No, because it doesn't goes against that, because it's true that it's like that. Yeah.
So try the profiles, because if not, it's not in that one.
No, it can't be in this. It has to be the last one. Continue. Detained. American style walking. That's maybe it's in here. No, because this, like, we know that who it is. In fracas.
No, in here.
In
Staff recalls seeing the two of them in a fracas in the hotel hall. No, but it's hotel lobby.
So it's used to arrest him. That in here. It has to be this. Where it is?
That's not that one. But now is it this or is it the Joel da Silva?
No, but it's like, where is that? That the Silva had argued the Silva posted smack about. We will Mrs. go back to the silver room and stagger him due to Silva airing out there. Could be this.
Objection!
No, because it's true.
It's not. You have to
Show something that doesn't work.
That he couldn't strangle.
Let me only load. Because those are true. That's the problem.
Which is the profiles.
It has to be the profiles, but how?
But I don't know which one.
Was that?
I think you need to show that he can't do.
I walk into the room and Siska standing over the victim body, right? Standing. That is in foot looking to the dead body on the bed, so he could see. Right? Okay. Start casting two of them in fracas in hotel lobby. That's true too. Staff. And she belongs to the staff, right? She's member of the hotel cleaning staff, so can't be this. You so went to the sewer struggle him. So it can't be because now what? Is it because Joe the Silvas how it is like to hike or is to present Terry's group?
Try that.
Objection!
It is the Terry's group. Because of the hike. That's 5 foot. Could you fight Mrs. Group? I'm sorry, I don't think I understand the question. My client is standing in front of you at this very moment. Could you take him, beat him up if he were to attack you?
Objection!
Really, Aquila, why do you persist in wasting the court's time?
Objection!
Your Honor, the defense wishes to direct court to the profiles of Mr. Da Silva and Mrs. Krupp. I could take that pig, no problem. Oh, please, calm down before you hurt yourself, pipsqueak.
Order!
Order. Miss Aquila, I insist that you explain yourself. I plead for your honor. The defendant you see before you is a man of slightly build. Hey, he's a man of slightly build who is under 5 feet tall. Whereas Joe Da Silva was an imposing man. A former professional body law. Okay, so you could present both. You could present Terry's group or the Joel Da Silva. It will work, I think. And was around 7 feet tall. But the defendant is a biker. The bikers of the desert to the north have a reputation for physical violence. Nina, that's prophilic, so they can't say that. Detective. Your Honor, it's inappropriate to accuse my client on the basis of a stereotype. That's correct. Sustained. Mr. Hawk, does the defendant have any prior record of physical violence? Well, no, Your Honor. Furthermore, this is compounded by our earlier point. It's improbable that my client could have overpowered the victim. Improbable, perhaps, but still possible. I will concede on that point, Prosecutor. However, given the doubts that have been raised concerning much of the text statement, the defense moves to concede his remarks as no longer relevant to this case. Oh my god!
Order!
I'm not obligated to agree, Miss Aquila. And that's how you use a crowbar. I will ask you to relinquish the stand. Randy? No problem, Barbara. Mr. Hawk, I trust you have another witness? Yes, Your Honor. In that case, please summon them to the stand. First calls Maria Stevens to stand, so the witness. Are we gonna do this or what? Hello, Miss Stevens. Hi. Miss Stevens, I'm sure this recent experience has been quite harrowing. Yeah, can we hurry this up? I saw him standing over the dead man. They were alone. Can I go now? She doesn't seem particularly perturbed. I would say. Mr. Hawk? Yes, Your Honor? Your report said this young lady attended the conciliation yesterday. Is that true? Oh, that quack? They sent me because I wasn't crying and weeping and the rest of it. Like there was something wrong with me. A man has died, Miss Stevens. Your Honor, I work as a maid in a casino hotel. Do you seriously think this was the first time I have walked into a room and come across a dead rich person? Whoa. Okay, that's kind of weird to say. I see. Yes, I can see how that changed things. It does? How many people have died at that casino? Like I say, that man was standing over the dead man's body. Can I go now? I'm sorry, Miss Stevens, but no, you can't leave. You need to make a formal statement. This is supposed to be my day off. I appreciate that, but I have to work 2 jobs. That's quite unfortunate. I only get 1 day off every 2 weeks. Maria Stevens, that is enough. Silence in there. They don't like each other, the witness and the judge. Don't do it, Hawk. Can I? No. Not much a mind reader after all, hard chats. These whole things seems like a waste of time to me. Then, in the interest of brevity, Miss Stevens, if you will just cooperate, I will ensure that you can leave as soon as possible. Will that suffice? Fine, get out with it. Please, state your name and occupation for the record. Better already. Do you want to get out of here or not? This might be your day off, Miss Stevens, but I'm very much at work today. I will keep you here all day and all night if necessary. So state your name and occupation, now! Whoa, she can be a real hard ass. Judge Tony has always run a tight ship. My name is Mary Stevens. I work as a one-clean staff at Type Flyers Casino. Wonderful. Now, starting at the beginning, please explain how you come to be involved with this case. Harry gave its tape to the detective. What's that? I was cleaning the rota that morning. Rota? What means that? Rotation? I had been assigned to clean the 5th floor. Everything seemed normal until I wrapped up room 504 and walked into room in 505 to see that man standing over the other man's body. I mean, murder over card game? That's nuts. Thank you, Miss Stevens. Very succinct. Mr. Aquila, please begin your cross-examination. Great, another reason to wait around. She seems pretty hostile, but I need more information to work with. Here you go. Cross-examination. I decided to clean the 5th floor, everything normal.
Hold it!
Normal? What do you mean by that? How should I put it? You know how normally I will be off today, sitting on my couch in my underwear, watching Netflix and eating tortilla chips? Miss Stevens, really? That was vivid. When we first met, you hadn't showered for 2 days. You took 20 minutes just to clean up before talking to me. I'm blessed with waist-length hair. A shower isn't a quick fix for me. Still people in glass house to share. In any case, I just mean that everything seemed normal. I turned up for work on time and was driving the vacuum cleaner of the 5th floor. Until I wrapped up on room 504 and walked into 505 to see that man standing over the other man's body.
Hold it!
That was your first clue that Sophie was wrong? Well, yeah, I just started cleaning 504. I expect 505 to be empty. She expects 505 to be empty? Sophie seems off about that. Isn't there some reason she would know that something was going on next door? Do you feel this important, Mr. Aquila? Yes, of course. How she knew was expected to be empty. So maybe she heard something.
Or the line.
Or through the line, or she heard something because the room aside. So, yes, I believe it's important. I agree with us. Can you please add this to your statements? Fine. I just cleaned the room next door and expect 505 to be empty.
Hold it!
You really had no reason to expect anything was happening in 505. I was kind of busy, you know, cleaning. We must have found some evidence that suggests she would have known something was happening next door. I mean, murder over card game, that's nuts. Why do you believe it was over card game? All hotel staff are braced for the stampede of freaks and geeks that come to DFA convention every year. Sure, they are just guests. Do you have any idea how many times I've been mistaken for a cosplayer? When I got these ears, this glass, and I have to wear this maid outfit? Hey, sweet all-purpose cat-girl maid cosplay. It gets old fast. I guess I can relate. Someone already asked if I'm dressed as a pirate. Can we move this along? My thoughts exactly. Fine. Okay. Isn't there some reason she would know that something was going on next door? Yep. It's like how she knew. Okay, open menu, save. Like they explain, always save. I'm gonna let that always be on day 1. Okay, why was that she said that thing? No, filter wrap up. Just clear that through. Be empty. So it has to be in here, right? It was in here. Okay, it has to be that. Back. I just cleaned the room next door and expect to. No, could be this.
No, that casino stairwell pass.
But
No, but
it wouldn't be because how she was expecting. Where it is? Not close stairs. Maybe this. Because the elevators are faulty, only one works, it can take 15 minutes to arrive. It can be this. Can't be nothing like this.
no.
So it has to be the elevator. The main stairs are being renovated and are closed, right? Could be this. I don't know. Maybe not. No, it can be these two, but I think not. So I think is this the fault elevators or the closest stairs. It has to be one of them.
Objection?
This piece of air for fruits, no. Okay.
Penalty.
Penalty. It isn't. So maybe this?
No, try the casino stairwell pass.
Objection?
No. It can't be this. It can't be that because you can lose only if you get like VIP like that. So, like they say, VIP. So this?
Objection?
No. The rest is all not in there.
Penalty.
So let's load this because we have 3 wrong. It's gonna be hard to know what can be correct. And we decide to clean the 5th floor if it seems normal. Okay. Who do I wrap up or roof 05? And walking to see that man standing over the man's body. Okay. Nothing bad.
No, take calm.
She said that she saw that. So wouldn't be nothing like can press that only to see. That was your first clue that Sophie was wrong? Well, yeah, I just cleaned file and I expect file 5 will be empty. Oh, so it wasn't on the other, it has to be in here. So it had to be this. Was this right that I was? No. No. What? Where I was doing the question? Was it? Let me see. Yeah, it's in here. Okay. Isn't there some reason she will have known that Sophie was going on next door? A reason. Okay. Back. It has to be back. And in here we need to present this. It has to. Wait, this. Because she will hear Sophie.
Objection?
Or maybe it's not in here, can be on the other. Let me see if it's on the other. Because when she says it can be on the other. Be empty. Because I think she earned this.
Objection!
Because it's hard to know where it is because she says that when we need to put on the statement. That's why. Because she heard something too far and think, okay, they gone. Listen, are the walls in the hotel quite thick? Pff, no. I probably should say this, but it's actually the source of many complaints. Really? All I'm saying is this. Don't ever rent rooms 3 or 3 or 3 or 5. 3 or 4, the honeymoon suite. Okay. So I feel that by the end of this case, none of us are going to ever want to stay in that hotel. In that case, Your Honor, the defense wishes to present the several items. The silver left this room in a state of complete disarray. True. Even the Detective Flash would comment on this early today. I find it hard to believe that...
Objection.
He comes Hawk again. Honestly, Aquila, weren't you listening? The witness has already said that she was using a vacuum cleaner. Sustain, Mr. Hawk. It seems quite reasonable that a vacuum cleaner could obscure the noise of what may have been happening next door. Isn't good, Nina? You're right. We are running out of ways to dispute her story. Think, Nina. She heard nothing before walking to the room. So that means everything before that is effectively blank. None of us can truly prove what happened before she walked in. Wait. None of us can truly prove what happened before she walked in. Prosecutor Hawk? Yes? Are you saying that this witness can't give any indication of what was going on before she walked into the room? Are you seriously asking that? Of course I am. No, wait. Objection! Your Honor, the vacuum cleaner made it impossible for this witness to hear what was going on next door. And my colleague on the opposite bench concurs with me on this. I'm not sure I follow your reason, Mrs. Killer. Isn't that the witness has been saying all along? Yeah, the witness initially said that she heard nothing from the room next door. However, as Mr. Hawks has solidly agreed, it's not that she didn't hear anything. It's that she couldn't hear anything. I get it, that means, yep, Your Honor, the defense considers that this witness did walk in on my client while he was standing over the victim. However, she did not witness a murder. In fact, she offers no cause to disprove another theory. My client could have walked into the room just moments before she did. Yep, here we go. But that's not right. Wait, what? What isn't right? I did hear someone. But you say, I know what I said. I don't like where this is going. What do you mean, Miss Stevens? Someone was out in the corridor a few minutes before, just when I started to vacuum room 504. Later, when I saw the defense standing over the dead man, I assumed it was the person I had hurt. I see. Witness, this sounds like an important detail. I'm warning you, if you are leaving out details in the interest of time, I'm not, I swear. I genuinely just didn't think it was relevant. Given this information, I'm inclined to ask this witness to make a new statement. Mr. Hawk, do you object to this? No, Your Honor. And Miss Aquila, do I want her to make a new statement? Of course. Accept. Do you really want her to testify again? Think it through. She says she heard someone a little early, but Scrooge said he had only just walked in when Maria found him. Scrooge's our client. He says he's in it, so we place our trust in that. So if Scrooge wasn't there earlier, someone else was, right? Hey Nina, how are you doing? It's hard to say. We avoided an early guilt verdict, but now we are going into overtime. You think Alk still has the upper hand? Yup. Scrooge was dead. He was mad with the seal and the seal is dead. None of that has changed. And he could have strangled him. Like Hulk said, it's improbable, but not impossible. He will never... I know that, you know that. But the problem is proving that. So we're going to overtime. The defense would like Miss Stevens to make another statement. Miss Stevens? Yes? Please make a statement about what you just mentioned. And don't leave anything out or you'll be streaming your shows from a temporary cell. Here we go, new testimony. I did hear someone pass by earlier. It was when I was just about to start vacuuming the room next door. The stairs are blocked and the lifts are mostly broken. There is no other way a guest could leave in a hurry. There it is, the pass that we have. When I saw the defendant, I assumed it was him I had heard. No one else was nearby. I would have seen anyone else trying to leave. Thank you, Miss Stevens, for the additional details. Mr. Kill, please begin your cross-examination. There's a lot to unpack there. Right now, I bet Scrooge still looks guilty to the judge. This might be our last chance. Cross-examination. I did hear someone pass by early. It was when I was just about to start vacuuming the room next door. So let's save. Let's save 1 second and leave the first because we had more lives. Okay.
Hold it!
Let's see what she say. Do you see who this person was? No, I only heard them pass by, so she never saw. But that could have been anyone. It could be even been someone else who happened to be leaving. Ordinarily, I will agree with you, but when I saw the defendant, I assumed it was him I had heard. No one else was nearby. I would have seen anyone else trying to leave.
Hold it!
Why are you so certain you have seen someone else trying to leave? Surely they will have been gone by the time you finish vacuuming the room. You will think so, but the space outside the door to 505 offers a good view of the top of the stairs and elevators. Anyone who had started to leave when I began vacuuming will still have been waiting there. That's because the stairs are blocked and lifts are mostly broken. There is no other way a guest could leave. So in here we can present. So let me save. In chapter 2, in the second. In here we can present that there is a way. Where it is. This.
Objection!
It's easy to understand. It's certain ones are easy to understand because you see it immediately. Witness, can you please look at this piece of evidence and explain what it is? Fine. It's a service stairwell pass. I have my own with me right now in my purse. Could you also describe its use? The pass allows people to access the floors of the hotel using service, stairwell and freight elevator. Your Honor, the defense posits that if the actual killer used one of these cards, they could have left.
Objection.
Those cards are only given to the hotel staff. Objection! I gave this card merely by explaining I was an attorney at the hotel's front desk, at which time I also told that they have given to the select VIP guests. namely celebrities who will otherwise attract too much attention when moving through the hotel, such as, oh, I don't know, I need to play at Dragon Fantasy Arena tournament. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, she's right. Or what do I say? Mr. Ock, just how many players of this children's card game are present for these tournaments? Let me see now. Starting a bit, shots. My notes said that the tournament has room for 64 entrants. That being said, only a few of them could be classed as celebrities. Axel Reyes, Mark Steele, still far away. So maybe Axel Reyes is the one. Those names are meaningless to me, Mr. Ock. Your Honor. Okay, time to lay all my cards on the table. The defense asserts that the prosecution case is open to a possibility, namely that any of these VIP guests could have been at the crime scene. Someone is clapping. It's Mr. Ock that's clapping. Impressive, Aquila. However, there is a great flaw in your alternate theory. You are suggesting one of the other VIPs tried to kill the Silver? Okay, I'm game. Okay. Can you name this mystery VIP killer? Objection! I hate to remind you, Mr. Ock, I'm not required to prove innocence. You are required to prove guilt. Oh my god! Order. Why someone has a phone? He's the detective. Okay. I will have order. Mr. Ock, can you account for this? I'm really impressed with Miss Aquila, really I am. I just got a sudden chill. Brace yourself, I suspect this will get worse before it gets better. Your Honor, we have got around the house on this one. However, none of what has been said has changed the fundamental facts. Screw was found standing over the victim with a reasonable motive. His means were admittedly improbable, but as Miss Aquila has admitted, not impossible. That's true. The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. I know what you mean. Most of all, while the defense has suggested that a third party may have been involved, they have presented no definite evidence that anything was going on outside of our working understanding. And on that note, the prosecution rests. I'm getting a bad feeling. Miss Aquila, you have indeed pointed out some flaws in the prosecution's supposedly airtight case. Yeah, wait for the other shoe to drop, Dylan. But Mr. Ock is right. No way. I have seen no clear evidence that the third party was active at the hotel on the day of the murder. My verdict therefore can't be swayed by this theory. Isn't there anything else we can do? I'm sorry, Dylan, but we have tried everything I can think of. This can't be happening. I knew I should never have taken Scroop's case. It's all happening again, just like before, and I can't do anything to stop it. So we lose the case? No, okay. What? Uh-oh. Something is happening. Oh, suspense. Your Honor, may I address the court? What's going on? I have no idea.
Objection.
Your Honor, I must protest. This is highly irregular. Silence, Miss Hawk. Do not presume to order me around in my own courtroom. Go ahead, Randy. We have just received a report. If this doesn't help us, we are finished. That another crime was committed at the Aquila casino. Of what possible relevance? Someone robbed the casino safe at around the same time as the murder. So two dudes. There is two people that are cooperating. Okay. Well, this is quite relevant. Was anything stolen, detective? That's just it, Your Honor. According to the casino staff, the safe contained only one item. They don't know what it was. All that belonged to Joel da Silva, so maybe a card. A super rare card. Nina. On it! Objection! Your Honor, the defense believes it's presumptuous to rule out a third party involved in da Silva's murder, given the flaws we have identified in the prosecution case, when it's clear that another crime was going on in the hotel at the same time. Yeah! Woo! Go, Kira! Order! Judge Town is showing. Order! So two people were working together. Now that our proceedings under control once more, given this new information, I am forced to concur with Mrs. Aquila's arguments. Does she have to seem so thorough about that? You will be surprised how good it is to hear someone else say that. Put bluntly, the prosecution has not proven Mrs. Crew guilt beyond reasonable doubt. Phew! We are not out of the woods yet. However, the facts of the case still stand, so I am unable to render a verdict. To resolve this, we shall adjourn it for today. Adjourn it? Yeah, it means we get more time, which is what we sorely need. Both benches are urged to investigate further and restate their case. We shall recover it the day after tomorrow. Like on Ace Attorney that happens sometimes that they have to adjourn it. It's safe thing. Court is adjourned. Like that, we can still show something. This is the end of the day. It's recommended that you save your game to a new file before you continue. You can also save at any time from the main menu screen. Would you like to save the game? Yes. In here. Okay, Defense Law Office, Nina. Nina. Just a couple more minutes. Nina! Whoa! You really are the morning person. Do you understand the notion of privacy? I've been waiting next door for over half an hour, listening to you hitting the snooze button like a clockwork every 5 minutes. I make coffee. How do you take it? Black. Aquila Defense and Law Office, December 5. How do you do that? Do what? Yesterday in the courtroom, the thing with the safe robbery. How do you hold off on that until the very last moment? Huh? Wait, doesn't you think I planned all that? Seriously, you were amazing. I guess that's your answer. I should really come cleaner. But I guess anything which keeps the spirits up is a good thing. What matters is that we got another day to investigate, and 2 things to look into. 2 things? We also suggest someone else might have been involved in the murder. We need to look into the other people who have stairwell pass. But first, we check out the casino safe? That's right, let's head over to the casino. Okay, boss. So we're gonna need to go to the casino. So we can save on the first in everything now, because it worked. Save, I'm safe. That's so, gonna end here. It's like, I'm liking the game, like, I saw that it was like Ace Attorney, I will say I need to play this game because I like Ace Attorney, but Ace Attorney there's some problems that in here they fix it. It's faster the game to go, but in here there's some, like, at the same time some issue in trying to explain and you need to find the evidence. They need to, it shows there's some issues, but it's not like big issues. But it's like, you can see why, like, they inspire a lot from Ace Attorney, but they try to improve what Ace Attorney means, that is you to walk, all the things that Ace Attorney becomes like kind of boring, because Ace Attorney is a lot of talking and like that, and it gets boring, Ace Attorney, and in here they try to show that that type of style of game, like that Ace Attorney can be better, that is putting you walking, try to find stuff, so it shows, they try to show that Ace Attorney can try to improve at the same time, get something that like this game has. But the rest, like, very good, art style very good, the face of cards change where they are talking, at the same time it's not like the same face always, so very awesome. The cases are very good, the first one it was only a tutorial, okay, and then so I'm seeing that the second case that we are, and the third will be longer because it's gonna take more time, because you need to search, you need to go to place to find the evidence. So very good. Like, I'll be back on Monday with the game, try to continue and try to beat, because it's only 3 episodes. But I can see why the game was top hit on itch.io and top hit on Newgrounds, because it's Ace Attorney but with more jokes around, like you see that it's like some funny parts like that. So, and it's like for PC there is a lot of games like Ace Attorney, because to get Ace Attorney on PC you need to wait to come out on Nintendo and then wait certain years to come out for PC, and it's good to see more games trying to make like Ace Attorney to PC. We have yesterday a free game from Students that was like Ace Attorney, and now we have Nina Aquila Legal Eye season 1 that's like Ace Attorney, so it's good to see more games about this, about Ace Attorney, like they pick the style of Ace Attorney to make their games. The story, and like I say, these type of games you need to have good artwork that game has, the characters, they are good, the story is very good. Yes, it's 3 stories, but they are good, they are connected like Ace Attorney, every story is connected, so that captivates the attention of people to buy, to play it. But this season 1 only brings 3 episodes that were on Newgrounds and Itch.io, but it seems like the developers already say they are working on season 2, but they don't say how many episodes will have the season 2 or when it's going to be released. We need to wait because it's a small indie team. So yeah, but if you like this type of games and you want to play, because there isn't a lot of games coming out, you can go on Steam and buy it. You buy it and you have all the 3 episodes and will enjoy the game because it's 3 episodes. So I will be back on Monday to continue with Nina Aquila Legal Eagle season 1. Try to beat the game. I don't know if on Monday I can beat the game or not, because like they say, episode 2 and episode 3 are longer because you need to walk to search the evidence. So yeah, but again, if you like this type of game, you can go on Steam and buy it. On Monday I'll be back with, I'm going to continue with Nina Kill Legal Eagle season 1. So hope you guys enjoy the playthrough, and have a great weekend, and see you guys on Monday. Bye.